pretty crazy. Yeah.
Meat Rattle is a major mommy hub.
I mean, I definitely did not expect that. That's pretty crazy.
It's exciting.
Yeah. So it's for all concerts.
That's crazy, Jeans.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
It's amaze. It's excite.
And then I got the heads up that it might happen a couple more times, a couple other cities.
Oh my God.
I know, for this dumb fucking guy who's just like, fart in your dad's mouth. Yeah.
I know.
Pretty crazy.
And also, listen, we just did an interview yesterday, and I think it's worth noting that, we started the show when we were just newlyweds,
2010.
little babies,
Yeah.
Little broke-ass newlyweds, and we've grown with all you mommies all these years. So.
All your genes have been with us. Yeah.
So thank you guys.
You feel the denim in our hearts. Ticket information. There are limited tickets left for the show May 9th in Los Angeles at the Kia Forum during Netflix's A Joke Fest. May 10th, I'll be in San Jose at the SAP Center. Limited tickets left for that. I should note that we've added second shows in St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis tits.
That's going to be Saturday, October 19th. And we added a second show in Richmond, Virginia on October 27th. Tickets and all information is at tomsegura.com/tour.
What could Richmond, Virginia be?
I don't know.
Fistmond? No.
I don't know. You're going to be also performing in Los Angeles. And on May 8th, you're going to be at the Masonic Lodge at the Hollywood Forever. This is the late show. The first show, the early show, sold out.
Now there's a cool guy.
And what else?
Orlando, Florida, August 16th and 17th. 16th and 17th. ChristinaBeOnline.com for tickets.
That is exciting.
Why not?
There you go.
You've been farting a lot at the house lately. A lot.
Well, if you want to be candid about all of this, I've been training more.
Training for what?
I've been running almost every day.
But you think it's because of your running that's making you fart. But here's, Yana, I beg to differ, because you and I both wake up and then immediately the farts start happening.
But the running,
from waking up.
I know, but I'm saying my digestive system is responsive to like the cardio work. I'm serious. Every time I do more cardio, I fart more, I shit more. It's cool. It's a cool thing that happens. And I've noticed that,
That's really cool. That's really cool. Do you want to get into what you did this weekend?
Why don't we open the show first?
Sure, and then I want to tell the audience what you got into.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
The young lady pulled her pants down. She said she want me to eat the groceries, And I was going to do it, but the thing is, she had some tissue in her butt.
Okay.
It was tissue on both sides. It was surrounding the butthole. And I just said, it didn't stink or nothing, but just the sight of tissue let me know she didn't wash it real good. So I decided to pass on eating the groceries.
Who is Randy?
Why do you have to play
Bring
that?
anyone love into
So
this.
gross.
Good point.
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura.
Mom, sugar.
And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Oh, I learned some new drum beats. It's so hard.
Did you?
Let me see if I can remember it. I can't even.
It's hard to do when you're hearing other drums.
I know. Let me try to drum this one. It's not. It's so hard. Meow, 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 meow. I have so many questions. Why is it the grossest guys that want to eat?
It was requested. She asked me to eat the groceries, which I got to say is a bold request.
But are the groceries just the A?
Yeah, that's the booty hole. Yeah.
Well, what's the vag?
Vag is the vag.
Then what's the euphemism for vag?
Just go down on me, lap up
the
my
groceries
kitty.
are assholes.
Yeah.
Dang.
You just learned this?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm not in prison.
Well,
What?
You knew that.
I didn't.
Yeah, because you remember that song used to Juicy Juicy?
I like it, juicy, juicy. I eat that
booty like
lunch.
groceries.
That's what that song's about?
Yeah. Wait, that's not the same song, is it? No, that's not the same song. But you used to say that. Eat the booty like groceries.
Yeah, but I never put this together until now. I've really never put this together. This is not in my way of thinking.
This is constant. Don't worry about it. But this is a good point. First of all, bold request.
Bold.
Because I feel like you're going to request that to somebody. You request it to somebody that like you've been with and has done that. Like I think you should reserve that for.
You're so square.
For special people.
You're so square.
Why?
You should do that on a first date just to know if you like it.
No way.
Yeah.
No
How
way.
do you know that you're really into that chick unless you eat her groceries on the first date?
Because I would say it's always no on the first date.
Nerd alert, am I right?
I'm not.
Fucking dork.
I am not eating asshole.
You
on
would
the
have
first
eaten
date.
my asshole on the first date. You would. You liked me. I thought you would. Don't do that tootie face. Don't give me that Rudy tootie face.
No, I don't think you do that on the first date. I really don't. I don't think you do. I think you gotta have something to yourself that is special to you.
Whatever.
I'm
Like
serious.
times have changed, babe. When you and I were dating, that was a million years ago, 2005. People didn't eat assholes on the first date, and now they do.
No, if you do that on the first date, you don't deserve happiness. Is what I think.
You don't deserve love.
You don't. It means you're just willing to do anything on date one with anyone you just met.
And that
No.
sounds like a really nice guy that I want to pursue a relationship with.
It's not. You should reserve it.
But it tells me that he's really into me.
That's so stupid. You can find out that he's into you in other ways. Just
Yeah, but
such a
you want a
dumb thing.
lasting relationship, he has to toss your groceries.
He does, but the whole thing is you want him to work up to that.
Potato,
And
potato.
you should clean your asshole more. There shouldn't be little pieces of toilet paper.
Well, that's
there.
a given. I mean, that's a given.
That's just
Who's
the sign.
doing
Like
that?
you're sending the sign because even though you know that's where she shits from, the toilet paper remnants are a sign. Oh, hey, I just shit a little while ago.
Ugh.
So, you know what I mean?
Ugh.
Like you can't just eat anyone's ass. You
Okay,
gotta
whatever.
save some things.
Also, I mean, we use washlets, Toto, so
Yeah.
we don't have this issue
I
of
know.
like morsels in there.
Yeah, but we're not always home.
Yeah, but even I know.
I mean, I took a dump in public the other day.
Wow, let's go. You just threw yourself in the ring.
Yeah.
You just threw yourself under the bus. You're going to talk
If a nice
about
young lady had met me back there right afterwards, she would have been like, "Hey, what is this stuff?"
But before we get into this discussion,
let me get into ask this though to the booth.
Well,
Would
okay.
you just eat a booty on the first date?
Fuck no.
No chance.
I think it depends
Potato,
on
though.
where you think a relationship is going. Because if it's just a wild lady that you're kind of hooking up with, then you can do it kind of early.
Yeah.
But if you think there's a future, you want to hold that back.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys are dorks and nerds and squares. And
Tanner raised his hand. He
of course,
but
Tanner,
he's also
Tanner lived in a shipping container.
yeah.
If the booty tight, the booty right. You know what I mean?
Hey!
Are you a first date booty eater?
No fucking chance. No. And oh man, especially the fucking toilet paper.
Toilet paper
That's
back there.
gnarly.
bro.
What would
it's
you
like-
do though? Do you actually say no?
Bruh.
You don't say something, but you just kind of just move away from it, like just kind of casually flip her back on her back and just. No,
I
let's do
mean,
this, baby.
Like if she's like requesting that, she's like, "No, I need you. Like you gotta,
Yeah.
I would definitely find a way to get us in the shower. I'd be like, we're gonna shower.
Oh,
before-
yeah.
for sure.
But here's the deal, man, is that this is a crevice that needs to be washed with soap and water. So even if the water just kind of trickles, you've got to find a way
You
to
gotta
get your
scrub.
soap hand in the asshole.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
If it's got to be me that does it, I'll do it. But that ass is getting cleaned if my tongue's going there. I don't give a
For
nah,
sure.
We ain't doing that.
I just think
Toilet
that like
paper? Come
no
on,
matter
bro.
who you are, you got to save some things.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Whatever.
Like you're some fucking. Who are we talking to here? This is like fucking sister Mary.
I know.
Nancy
I'm a
here.
total square by today's standards. My goodness. But Yana, first of all, have you ever, and to be completely honest here, have you ever wiped and then left shards behind of toilet paper and then discovered the shards hours later? I think this has happened to me a handful of times in my life.
where you find
A handful. It's a very rare occurrence because
It's
I'm
usually
very
like
thorough.
where you shit, and then later on you're in the shower and you're cleaning yourself, and you're like, oh,
There's a
yeah. You
remnant.
find something, you're like, oh fuck, yeah. It's never been like sitting on some chick's face and been like, hey, what is that?
Sitting on some chick's face. What is some chick? Which chick is this, you
Any
animal?
chick. Yeah.
You've never sat on my face.
I've tried to.
Ugh. That is so vulgar and awful.
Why is
Can
that
you
awful?
Imagine?
Just let me sit on your face once.
Dude, your ass
Come
is
on.
so fucking
Come
gnarly.
on. What if we go straight from the shower? You won't let it?
Stop. We're not doing this again. I'm not discussing this with you.
Why?
I'm not getting into scrum licks because people start yelling at me in airports. Look,
Good.
Tom Scrum. Look, Tom Scrum.
So you want to do it straight from the shower?
No. What? Listen, I'm not doing this with you. It's disgusting. It's hot. It's too hot in there and it's too hairy and I don't like it. It scares me. The heat scares me. I don't like it. And I know what comes out of there. I hear you shitting in the morning and it's so awful. I've listened to your shits and farts for 20 years. Stop. Stop.
So even if I clean myself?
I don't buy your fucking crocodile. Don't even pretend. Can we tell the audience what you did?
What?
On a shopping trip?
Yeah, what?
I think this is so vulgar and so rude.
Why?
Policy Genius is the country's leading online insurance marketplace. It saves you time and money so you can provide your family with a financial safety net starting today. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options offer same-day approval and avoid unnecessary medical exams. Look, I know life insurance is no fun, but Policy Genius makes it so easy. They aggregate all the different plans in one location so that it's a really no hassle sitch. Policy Genius helps you compare your options from top companies, and their team of licensed experts is on hand to help talk you through it step by step. If you already have life insurance from your job, you might be thinking that you're totally covered, but that policy may not offer enough protection for your family's needs, and even worse, it may not come with you if you leave your job. Check life insurance off your to-do list in no time with Policy Genius. Head to policygenius.com/YMH or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com/YMH. Today's episode of Your Mom's House is sponsored by Fallofill. Fallofill is the top non-surgical male girth enhancement treatment using naturally occurring hyaluronic acid injectable filler. The same filler used in facial aesthetics for lips and cheeks. It is FDA cleared, safe, and reversible. Breast implants and facial filler are completely normal for women. Now is an exciting time for men to similarly boost self-confidence and spice up their love lives. Studies show that girth is where it's at when it comes to partner satisfaction. Not only does Fallofill increase erect girth, but it can add more visible length while flaccid due to the added volume and weight. What man doesn't want that? Fallofill is the first girth enhancement procedure to be recognized and embraced by accredited urologists, sexual medicine experts, and the sexual medicine societies due to safety, efficacy, and its reversible nature. All non-surgical under local anesthetic. Return to work and normal activities within an hour. Visit fallofill.com for more information on a location near you or text 972-663-5588. Mention Your Mom's House podcast to receive 2 free units on select packages. Financing available at select locations. Okay, so we're going at the malls. Mm-hmm. How long are we at the mall, Annie?
I mean, all day, I hope. All day. One would hope.
One would hope all day.
One would hope
I'm
all
at the
day,
mall
Nick.
all
One
day.
would hope.
Yeah.
One would hope all day.
One would hope.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So we're at the malls, and Tom is doing his shoppings, and you feel a tug, like it's time to go.
Well, here's the
brown.
thing. I had tried on a couple clothing items, and I was like, yeah, I should probably shit pretty soon. And then I made my selection, and I handed it to the employee, and they said, oh, okay. You know, they scanned it, and they said, you want this like in a box or a bag? I go, you just throw it in a bag. And they go, okay, I'll be right back. And they left to put it in a bag, I guess, in the back. And as they did that, I'm standing there. Another employee came by who knew me. And he was like, hey, how's it going? And I said, oh, it's going well. And, you know, we just chatted for a little bit. And then I go, yeah, I'm going to leave here and shit for sure. So I said, hey, where's the nearest restroom? Is there one like right outside this, like down around here? Like, and he said, oh, you can use ours in the back. And I go, oh, great. So I followed him in the back where the employees go. And then he showed me the restroom. And then I went in there. I had a jacket on. And so I had to take the jacket off, and I realized they didn't have a hook in that room. So I just kind of laid it on top of the counter area. And then I took a power shit like pretty quick. I was like, don't take too long. Luckily, it was pretty healthy. It wasn't a disaster dump.
Luckily.
Yeah. And
lucky.
then, no, of course, no washlet.
No.
So I had to spit on paper. And
oh, you spit?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just use you said there's a sink. Why didn't you wet the...
I had to get up to so... I cleaned myself as well as I could until I didn't see any more chocolate on the paper, and flushed a few times and washed my hands.
Both of them or just one?
Both hands.
Wow.
And then I made my way back into the shopping area. And I was like, hello, everybody.
Okay. Can I tell you what's wrong?
And by the way, I will say there was probably a hint of a scent.
That's what I'm going to tell you, Yana.
Yeah.
So I've worked in a few retail clothing stores, and normally you do not let the customers take a shit in your employee bathroom because it's usually small, right? It's a small one toilet, one sink option where you just go to make number ones. And I think it's completely wrong and vile and selfish to take a shit in the employee toilet because you totally blew it up. I know you did. It smells bad because I shit after you all the time and it smells horrible.
Well, this is how I walked back into the store.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Said, how's everybody doing?
Yeah. And you know they were talking about it.
What do you think they said?
They were like, oh, you know Tom Segura, the comedian? Yeah. He took a shit at our store. You know they're talking about it.
And then you know what the rest of the people said who heard that? He's a man of the people. That's what real people do. They take shits.
I just think it's improper. Honestly, I would have gone to the department store because this was like in a mall with many options.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could have the audacity. And by the way, historically, you hold on to your shits for like 20 minutes at a time. But I don't know why you
did solve the mystery pretty well because you asked me if I had drank coffee.
Yeah.
And I told you I brought coffee into the store with me. I was drinking coffee.
You were asking for it.
Yeah. I was basically going, hey, asshole, I dare you not to shit.
Dare you not to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dared yourself.
I did.
That's crazy, dude. I think that's rude. Do you guys agree with me? Who's on Team Christina here?
It's not rude.
Yeah.
I would
think
just be a
it's
little
discourteous.
embarrassed about it.
They kind of asked for it.
No, because he was a
move.
nice guy. He knows Tom and he likes Tom, but
Yeah, but if you really know Tom,
then you know he shits.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know
good.
he takes
Touche.
some power shits. Yeah, That's your
Touche.
fault. I think he wanted it low key. He might be like our aviator friend. You know, that's
a
our
dominant
aviation
move.
friend.
If you don't mind next time, if you could leave the door open when you go in there, if you don't mind, so I can hear and smell what's happening in the moment.
Whew. You are so nasty.
Yeah.
You're so proud of yourself, Tom.
was very
I'm proud of myself.
Um,
You do look handsome in this blue. I
Thank
think you
you.
need to wear this color all the times.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank yeah. So this is very
I
exciting.
want all to come.
You know how we have been getting.
Stop. I know what you're going into.
She's getting.
Here's the original.
Oh yeah.
It's all I can think about.
We've been getting emails constantly about people going airtight. Men and women who have participated in airtight experiences.
And you know why? Because now they eat each other's assholes on the first dates. It's 2024.
Listen.
Get with the times, Tom.
It's wrong. You save that. You save that for somebody
your
you
wedding
care
night.
about.
No.
Just save it for somebody you give a shit about. Don't just give that away. All right. We got this email. This one, we've had a series of them. Just to remind people, this one is from a lady named Abby. And she emailed us that while she was traveling Europe and at the peak of her slut time, she met a professional soccer player from Africa and decided to meet up with him and other players who said they wanted to fuck her at the club. She got in a cab with these three large athletic men, went back to an apartment at 3 a.m, and she said it was huge dicks and she had to entertain them, and there was another person waiting there. She switched positions and called upon all the women who had embraced interracial gangbangs before her. She was in doggy, one in the ass, one below her, one in the mouth, one in her hand.
God.
And anyways, she was really, really, and I think I voiced some doubt as to the authenticity of the email.
Well, you felt the phrasing was real masculine.
I did, and it was like real jokey, which
Yeah.
is usually the way
Dudes
men
write.
write things in these situations.
It didn't feel horny enough, is what you're saying.
And also didn't feel like, it felt like almost like too much, like, you know, when they go like the detail
Yeah,
is like sort of specific in a way that you go, I feel like this is just somebody fabricating a story.
sure.
It doesn't feel like,
It didn't feel real.
yeah, it didn't feel real. It didn't feel
Yeah.
genuine.
She didn't color a picture enough.
And
for
men
us.
usually joke in these stories, which is why you go, that's a guy. Because they like, it's just joke, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, the fellas followed up and found out that it's indeed a real girl. She wants to talk to us about
I'm
it.
so fucking stoked.
Um,
Real hero of the people.
yeah.
Abby.
So we are going to
God.
stop down here for a second,
Holy shit, dude.
and then we are going to give her a call. So
I'm-
just give us one moment.
So nervous to talk to her. NBA fans, with the playoffs kicking off, it's time to bring the hoops action to the palm of your hand with my partners at DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, all new customers who bet just $5 on anything will get $200 in bonus bets instantly. So what are you waiting for? Download the DraftKings app now and sign up using my promo code MOM. The crown is yours. That's right. New customers can bet just $5 on anything and receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. DraftKings has got something for the returning customers as well. Score a no-sweat NBA bet. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code MOM and bet just $5 on any wager and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code MOM only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
So are we ready?
Babe, we're going to
Ready?
talk to a
Okay.
living legend. I'm so scared.
This is going to be.
I've never talked to somebody that's been airtight. Have you?
Let's go. Here we go.
Like a regular person, not an adult film star? Please answer, Abby.
Hello.
Hello, Abby.
Hi.
Hey, it's Tom Segura. I'm here with Christina. How are you?
Hi, Abby.
I am absolutely great. How are you guys?
We're doing well. We're recording, just so you know, you're on
Yep.
Your Mom's House podcast. Thank you so much for taking the call.
Oh, absolutely happy to.
Abby, this is the most exciting interview we've done in ages, so thank you so much.
Well, this is the most exciting interview I've ever done in my life. So,
Abby,
thank you.
we are the country, the audience, everyone has been
The world.
captivated by the story. And yes, I did voice some disbelief when I read the initial email. So I apologize.
I heard.
And the reason I is also sort of a compliment. It's that it was written in such a funny way that I was like, this is written by a guy. So I apologize because I'm so used to reading stuff that guys write that are usually just filled with jokes. And yours was very, very funny. So I was
Thank
like,
you.
this can't be serious, but you are serious. So
I'm totally serious.
Walk us through
do
it.
you mind if we all together jump back to that evening and go through some of the details?
Absolutely. I will hold your hand through that journey for
Okay.
sure.
So you are, at the time, you're visiting Europe. You are in college or you're out of college?
I'm in college.
You're in college. As you mentioned in your initial email, this is your peak slut time. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. That
So-
is correct.
So you're like figuring things out. You're trying things. You're sexually somewhat promiscuous.
I'm doing everything.
Okay.
Anything and everything.
Okay, and you're trying things, and so you're out. What country or what city, or if you can say, what area are you in Europe when you have this encounter?
I am in the north of
Okay,
Okay.
and you had gone out with your sorority sisters, right? Are you?
Yep.
So it's like a weekend kind of night, like a fun night out.
Every night's a fun night out.
Gotcha.
And they party every night till 6 a.m. It's crazy.
Okay, so you're out, you're partying, and then when do you get the idea to go ahead get on Tinder and see if someone wants to meet up?
Like right at the beginning of the trip, school had been out for like a month. I had been doing nothing but Tinder at home, so I figured I might as well make it an international affair.
Gotcha.
You know?
So hold on. Was the Tinder request for a lot of dudes at once or just one dude?
No, it was just a very normal Tinder profile.
Okay.
So you see this guy, handsome guy, and do you know that he's a soccer player? Is it in his profile?
You can kind of tell he's got like athletic pictures with some like really professional type photos, but he doesn't outright say it.
Got you. But you at least
but
know
it
you're
came up
getting
pretty quickly.
You know you're getting an athletic person. So
Definitely, yeah.
okay, so when you guys finally connect and you're like, okay, we're leaving the club, are you leaving alone to meet this guy? Like, how do you actually?
No.
Okay.
So what happened was we talked for like a day or two and we made
wow.
plans.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we made plans to meet up at the club. I had a little bit of safety in mind in there, a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we decided I would like meet up with him at the club and see how the vibe was. If I was into it, I would go back with him. If not, fuck it, you know?
Yeah. So how was he? Like, was he pretty cool when you met him?
Yeah, he was super sweet, really like fun and vibrant, interesting kind of person. And he had brought his friends to the club, two of them.
So he has his friends, you're with your friends.
Yeah.
The night goes on, and then how about when it's time to like, let's get out of here? What is that like?
Well, basically, he asked me, he was like, they're all here. I know you think they're cute. What do you want to do? Do you want to come back and maybe we could all have fun?
Wow.
That is a bold
request.
Bold request, yeah.
Hold on. He's African?
Yeah, he's African.
So he's got like a cute African accent?
I don't know if I would call it cute. I would call it very heavy and hard to understand.
Okay.
Oh, so he's like,
my friends are cute. And
Yeah.
do you want to have fun, all of us together?
Yep.
So
wait, hold on. Can I also paint a picture? So what do you look like? If we just,
Yeah, so at the time I was like I'm definitely like slim thick kind of body, and so I have like actually at the time I had like a brown bob, but really good with makeup, really like cute tight skirt, like heels, black like lingerie top, all good stuff.
Nice. So he's like, would you come back? And then you were like, you were down.
Yeah.
You were
So
down.
wait a minute. So you're down. Like you hear that offer. How do you feel about it in the moment when he says, "How about all of us go have fun"?
He had like hinted at it, but not outright said it earlier. So I was kind of expecting it.
Wow.
And honestly, it was on my bucket list. So I was like,
Let's
fuck
go.
it. Let's
Okay.
do it.
So now, do you separate from your friends? Like, do you go, ladies?
Yes.
Okay. And are they
Wow.
worried? Because a lot of
They
times.
are absolutely out of their mind terrified.
Okay. Now I believe your story.
Now this
So
makes
your friends are like, you're leaving with 3 black eyes.
Yep. There was one of my friends was so drunk. She was just like, "Are you sure? Are you sure? You're sure? You're sure? Are you sure?"
And you're definitely.
And my other friend was like straight up trying to talk me out of it. And I was
Well,
like,
like,
no, I'm doing this.
Here's one other question I have. How inebriated are you when this is like, when you're saying, yes, I'm going with you?
I'm sober enough to consent.
Okay. So you've had some drinks, but you're not like shit-faced.
No, I'm not shit-faced. I very much, because I kind of had a feeling where the night was going to go, so I didn't want to be way too drunk,
Yeah, sure.
So what, you get into a cab or whatever, and you're driving home. It's you and like 3 African guys?
Yep, me and 3 African guys in this Greek guy's cab.
So wait, is it getting frisky in the cab already?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, it is. So you guys are like hands on each other. You guys are getting
There's some hands, a little bit of kissing, nothing too crazy. The cab driver was definitely freaked out.
Okay, and the kissing and a little bit of kissing is going between different guys, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's obviously setting the mood for what's going. Like it's being suggestive of what's going to happen.
Oh, at that point, I fully understand what's going to happen.
Okay, so Abby, may I ask you, woman to woman, were you ranking these gentlemen on like who gets first position? Meaning So she's already determined. Yeah, who's going to be in my vag? Who's going to be in my A? Who's going to be in the mouth?
Wow.
Are you thinking this far ahead?
Yeah.
Wow. And so, can I ask you this?
Wow.
What's the primo spot for you? Like,
what's your fave?
What's number one going to?
I mean, I need to make sure everyone looks, smells, and is clean before final decisions are made.
Uh-huh.
But honestly, it was about, a lot of it was the face. One of the guys just didn't have a great face, but his body was really nice.
So where would you put him?
I was like, he's in the back.
Okay.
Where I don't have to see his face.
Gotcha.
Smart.
So, and then the other two, I kind of let them decide a little bit more what they wanted.
Okay.
So wait, so we get when we get to the place, does the physical, like, does it just kind of start right away? There's no like need to like waste any more time, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, we're like chit-chatting, basic information, kind of like surface level shit, but it pretty much starts right away. And then that's when the fourth guy comes out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Right. Oh
so
my
the
God.
fourth guy, he was there. Now, what's your impression of this fourth gentleman?
He definitely isn't on the team because he's way shorter than them.
Uh-huh.
And he's not as cute.
Uh-huh.
And he tells me his name is Billy. He tried to tell me his real name, but I couldn't pronounce it, so we went with Billy.
Okay. And what did you have in mind for Billy then, since he's not hot?
He can be a sideline addition. So he was mostly just like hands. We fucked a little bit, but it just wasn't as good. So he was like off to the side.
But I mean, the nice thing was you didn't go, hey man, get back in that room.
Yeah, no, I was really inviting.
Yeah, that's very nice. Because I can picture what it's like to be the Billy.
Oh my God, me
like,
too.
You walk out and you're like, hello.
She's like,
get the fuck out of here. So when things start, have you like, so these guys, they all used condoms?
Yeah.
And do you kind of like, they're all naked now. You're kissing, you're obviously like, you guys are warming it up to it. And then do you kind of like, do you tell the guy, okay, like you get over here? Like,
do you
direct
conduct
them?
traffic?
The guy I had met initially definitely had like alpha energy. So he was directing a lot, but I was also directing. But I would say like at the beginning, it was more him than me. And then once I got a little more comfortable, it was mostly me.
Yeah, let me ask you another question, woman to woman. Had you had anal before this?
No.
Wow.
Wow, so this is your first time.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so let's talk about
I
that.
was absolutely terrified because I didn't do any like prep work. I'm new.
Oh shit. Were you afraid that you would doo-doo all over them and stuff?
I was afraid of everything.
Yeah.
Anything you could think of that could go wrong was absolutely running through my head.
Tearing, doo-doo.
All of the everything.
So okay, so how did it go? Like, so what goes in where first?
Yeah, what's first?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what exactly was first. This is 5 years ago, so I'm trying to be as accurate as possible.
Probably BJ's, right? Probably BJ's to warm up.
Definitely BJ's first. It was my first experience having a condom blowjob. I've never done that before.
And they wanted that, or that was just kind of
They wanted that, yeah. And I was like, sure.
Oh, and these are, I mean, we can say there's a stereotype that black men have big dongs, and according to you, these were huge.
Huge. All of them, all four of them, huge.
All four huge.
Good job, Abby.
Yep.
Even the ugly one.
Yep.
Even Billy. Old Billy had a big dong.
Mm-hmm. Billy Big Boy.
Yeah. So so you're blowing the four guys.
Yep.
And they're all huge.
And then I think we started, and then we started like vaginally. It was first. And we just kind of did like a little Eiffel Tower moment, you know?
Yeah.
And then after that, things started to get a little bit more intense because we wanted to incorporate all four guys at once, you know?
That's wild. It is wild to like, because this really is like movie, like porno stuff. Like you don't normally see, or most people don't have a story like this. That's the truth.
Yeah.
So, but hold on. Are you able to relax and enjoy any of this, or is it just so overwhelming and overstimulating? You know what I mean? Like when you're in something, usually you don't
Totally.
have time to like, oh, this is great. Like, or are you relaxed enough?
It was somewhere in the middle. There was a huge part of me that was really enjoying it. I was like, I'm knocking something off my bucket list. This is going to be a great story. I knew to tell my friends. I was like, it felt okay. I wouldn't say it was the most like elating physical experience because it was just so intense.
Yeah.
But the intensity itself was kind of something I was after, you know?
Sure.
How did the guys finish? Did they all finish in their condoms?
They all finished in their condoms, yeah. Except for, no, except for one of them who wanted to like full on cum shot everywhere. So we did that for him.
Nice.
But that was it. Yeah, otherwise it was finishing in the condoms.
Now,
Made my life easier.
I have to ask this because we might be jumping ahead, but when you tell your friends, I imagine they're like, what the fuck? What do your friends say when you tell them the story?
So the one who was like way too drunk when I got back in the morning, she was passed out asleep in our Airbnb. But the other one had stayed up the whole night waiting for me.
Oh, that's
She
sweet.
loves me.
That's a friend.
Yes, true love. She's my best friend. And she was like, all right, what the fuck happened? And I told her, and she was proud.
She was proud. Yeah. She was like, way to go, girl.
She was like, you know what? You're here. You're alive.
Yeah. No harm.
You made it back to tell the tale.
But let's walk through the tail again. So what happens when a dong goes in your A and your V at the same time?
So we tried anal by itself first with like the first guy that I had been talking to, and we tried it in like missionary, and it hurt so bad. I was like, absolutely not. No, red flags everywhere. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So I switched to doggy, which I found out later is like, I made such a rookie mistake by starting in missionary. Apparently, doggy's where it's at.
Oh.
And
all the
it was
legends
way
say that.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the professionals and the gays say that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I
then you
switched
could
to
sit-
doggy, and it made it a lot easier.
And did you do the thing where you're sitting on one guy like cowgirl, and then a guy is anally in you as well?
Behind me, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is. Hey, that's a fucking.
That's huge.
Advanced move,
Yeah,
dude.
Abby, congrats.
You know, and for being 19 without porn experience, I think I did a pretty good job.
And
Amazing.
then, did you have that and then one in your mouth also?
Yep, and one
Yeah.
in the hand.
So one in the hand. I mean, she got airtight and then it had a bonus dong.
I know,
Like,
that's so hard. That's such good work.
That's so crazy.
Wow. Was Billy the hand work?
He was.
Yeah.
Hey, Billy, you still get a hand. I'd still be like, yeah, it's cool. I'll take some hand work.
So did
But
you?
we did fuck for a little bit. So
Yeah,
he got
That's
a taste.
nice. He got a
taste.
little
He's good.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm so obsessed with this anal stuff. So when you guys are done, were you afraid like, oh God, did I brown everywhere?
No, because like during, I kind of felt like I would have felt it.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel anything, which, you know, is risky, but it felt good. No one was saying anything.
Nobody smelled it.
Now I gotta
moved
ask
as
you this.
normal.
That's a
amazing.
crazy, like, if you were to meet like new girlfriends and you guys are all having a glass of wine and you go, I got a pretty fucking crazy story.
for you.
I'm telling you, like, so many women would be like, oh my God, this chick is such a savage. So did you have any more comparable stories like this since then? Like,
Yeah.
you did?
Wow.
Not to that level.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the peak, but I have a few that are pretty damn close.
Like,
Wow.
what, threesomes?
Well, I had a threesome with twins.
Conjoined or regular?
Identical, but regular.
You had a threesome
Identical.
with identical twins.
I did.
Stop.
How
And
great
one
is
of them
that?
was way better than the other one, which I thought was hilarious.
Oh, and let's talk about their dongs. Were their dongs identical as well?
They are.
One of them was like slightly bigger, the one that was better. Maybe it was my own biased perception because I thought he was better, that maybe I thought he was bigger. But I
They're
think his was
identical.
a little bit bigger.
Wow.
And how did you meet the identical twins?
Tinder.
Wow.
And were they weirded out by each other?
Yeah.
No, it was their idea.
Wow. That's
That was
insane.
another bucket list thing they asked me, and I was like, no one else is going to have a story like this. Absolutely, I will do that.
And so both at the same time, and like they did like vag and mouth and everything.
Yeah.
Wow, and they're looking at each other. It's like looking in a mirror. It's just like
basically, yeah.
Wow.
Weird for them, but not my problem.
Yeah, but then, but you.
Definitely not your problem.
But you liked one of them more. That's interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
But was the excitement having like, because with Tom, I would love to have double the Toms. You know,
Yeah.
was there that like were they hot?
They were hot, yeah, and they were both studying to be neurosurgeons.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
By the way, we just outed them. There's not that many fucking identical twins that are neurosurgeons right now. Yeah, so
they're never gonna hear this.
Congratulations, doctor and doctor. So, but you said you think one was slightly bigger, but like usually identical twins down to like the shapes of their fingers are exactly the same.
Right. Yeah. So it could have been my bias because one of them was better, but
better in that his movement, like the way that he,
the
touched
movement, the rhythm,
Yeah,
the touch, the skill, all of it
all
was
of that.
better.
And then
he just seemed way more experienced. For
I want to
things.
ask you this, Abby.
Jeez, Abby.
What's Abby up to today?
Today,
you survived.
Today, I am semi-retired.
Okay. From what? Slut operations?
Being a slut.
Okay.
From slut operations.
Okay.
I still come out of my shell once in a while for something really worth it.
Mhm.
Sure.
But most of all, I kind of just like stick to myself. I got a dog, and
Okay.
he's helped center me
Are you
a lot.
in pursuit of a long-term relationship?
You know, I am. I'm looking to bring my skills to a singular partner
One
and
person.
let them enjoy the fruits of my labor.
Yeah,
That's
I think that
awesome.
would be great. But it's fun that you've lived such a life. You've had so many fun experiences.
And not only that your escapades got you all the way to YMH.
Yeah,
and you
I'm
share
so
your
glad you
stories.
shared
I
your story.
can't
What
believe it.
compelled you to share your story?
You know, I love you guys so much,
Aw.
and I was always hoping a story of mine would come to some kind of delightful fruition to serve me one day. And I was listening to the airtight stories, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. They might not read it, they might, but at least it'll be out there, and at least I told my story.
Well, this is an incredible story,
Yes.
Abby. So thank you so much
you,
for
Abby.
messaging and for talking to us. We thought this was going to be a 5-minute chat. It's at 25 minutes. So thank you so much.
Riveting. Write a book,
Oh,
Abby.
thank
Write
you
a
guys.
book.
Well, big hug, and I hope we get to meet you in person someday, and maybe
I
you'll
would
have,
love to when you're in.
when I'm in- if you have 6 or 7 African gentlemen with you, they can all come to the show.
Deal.
Okay. Okay. Big hug. Thanks,
Big
Abby.
hug. Thank you, Abby.
Thanks, you guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I'm glad Abby's okay. I'm glad she shared the story. That was really incredible stuff.
I know.
Ah,
What's wrong?
no, I just burped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel good?
Yeah. I think we need to take a break. Everyone
yeah,
needs to
we
decompress.
need to. That was a lot.
I feel like I had 3 guys and then a 4th
Yeah.
guy named Billy in my hand. So I need to take a quick second to gather myself. Billy Big Dick over here. Okay. We'll be right back. And we're back. I'm just reeling from Abby's fantastic
So
story.
Do you wish you would have gone airtight before we got married?
I do. I wish I could go back with like a couple of my good friends and just plugged up some sweet little girl like that. You
yeah,
know,
me too.
some college sophomore.
You've got great male friends.
I do have some good friends.
I think it'd only strengthen your relationship to see all of them come.
The bond. Well, they say there's no bond like when you work with a group, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can
Teamwork.
have drinks with someone and you go, we're bonding. No. If you go on an adventure, if you actually put in work together, that is where bonds are really formed. You know,
So
that's why
true.
platoons and people that are like partake in these really hard challenges. So I think, you know, that group of guys that plugged up sweet old Abby, I mean, they're probably like, to this day, you know.
Yeah, thick as thieves.
Mm-hmm.
Thick as thieves. Well, and also for her, she has the memories to cherish for a lifetime.
I mean, don't you must have
Oh,
been
I've gone-
daydreaming about that during the call, right?
Oh,
Like,
I was licking my chops the whole time.
Yeah.
She was telling the story. It was like Penthouse Forum.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They were really nice guys, which was
Really nice.
I would have imagined rougher types doing it, but these guys were like, can she, you know, I don't think it was covered in the call, but she wrote in that they were like, can we feed you? Can we
Yeah.
cook you something? I mean,
Well,
that's,
Tom, you catch more flies with honey.
yeah,
So it's easier to lure women into
but you
that
catch more
stuff.
honeys being fly. You know what I mean?
Matt Fulshire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Do you think, Tom, I was watching this movie a long time ago called Wings of a Dove, Helena Bonham Carter, one of my gay English movies.
Yeah.
Picture this, Tom.
Picture this shit. Go ahead.
It's the 1800s. I'm from a wealthy home. I've got money.
Okay.
But I'm in love with you, and you're just a poor journalist.
Okay.
We can't marry unless you have money.
Okay.
Okay. Now, there's this friend of mine who's really, really rich, and she's dying.
Okay.
Now,
I'm seeing this coming together.
Right?
Okay.
All you have to do is bang her out as she's like on her way out. Like give her a nice time, like the last month or two of her life.
Okay.
And she will likely leave you her fortune, and then we can get married.
Okay.
Do you think you can do it without falling in love with that other lady?
Well, she's dying.
So what does that matter? What if she's an exceptionally cool person?
I mean, I think you go into it with knowing that you're not going to fall in love because the person's about to die.
But then what
how
if
terminal are they?
But then but hold on. What if because she's dying, she does stuff with you that I never do? Like, what if she's like, I'm going to lick your scrum all day, every day because I'm dying already?
I know, but that's the thing is like, who cares? She's going to die.
You really think you can divorce your feelings?
From a dying lady?
Yes.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Where do I sign?
But here's the deal, man.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, the movie's been out since 1988, so
okay.
He falls in love with the
dying lady. But then what? Doesn't she die?
She dies, but then so Helena Bonham Carter, there's this great scene. She goes to see him because he comes back to England, right? From Italy, where they were romancing the dead lady.
Yeah.
And he doesn't call her. And she's like, she shows up at his office and she knocks on the door and he doesn't answer right away. And she's like, oh, did you not hear me knocking? And he's like, no, I guess not. And then they start to she tries to seduce him. She gets naked. She gets on top of him. And she's like, and he's like not into it. And she's like, well, what, tell me, do you think, can we still get married? And he's like, yeah. And she's like, but are you in love with her? And he's like, quiet. And she's like, are you in love with the memory of her? And he was.
And he was.
And that was the end of the movie. They couldn't be together because it had destroyed them.
It destroyed
the
them.
money.
But so did she leave him everything?
Yeah.
She did.
The dead lady left him everything.
So she was very sick.
Yeah, she's like terminal. She was real pretty too and young.
And so what did they do with their time together? I mean, isn't that in the movie?
Yeah, they go to Italy because she wanted to die in Venice as opposed to like being sad and stuff.
Yeah.
And they went out at night and he was very reluctant. He was like, I'm in love with Helena Bonham Carter, not you.
He told her that.
No, they trick her because she does it like, no, it's a trick. It's a ruse.
But he fell for her anyway.
He fell for her anyway because she was so pure and sincere and loving and stuff. And she probably licked his ass the way Helena Bonham Carter
I doubt
did.
it. But it sounds like Helena was the real loosey-goosey in that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very open.
She couldn't woo him with that, though. It was all about the pure love that he felt.
Yeah, and then he was just in love with this because she was such a pure soul. Like she really was like a nice lady.
Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens, Let's see. I mean, what if it's this lady?
I would make sure she was
My body
ugly.
is looking so good lately. I've been working so hard, eating so much, and it's really starting to pay off. Don't you think? Love it.
I will say her foundation's too dark on her face. It doesn't
It is
match
because
her
you see the
body.
contrast. Yeah.
That's the biggest problem for
It
me.
is. I don't know that that's the biggest problem, but it's certainly one of the issues. I like that she says, and I've heard this in other videos like this, I've been working really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's hard to eat every
She
hour.
drinks weight gain shakes constantly to become fatter, calls herself a happy, healthy queen.
Cool.
And she's like, I'm getting bigger. Don't you think it's awesome? It's cool how body dysmorphia can work in different ways. How she's like, don't I look great?
Listen, it's hard for me because
She's got a fucking Burt belly.
If I didn't care at all how I looked, this is exactly who I would be because I can eat all the time. I literally have to like up my dose of Ozempic not to eat through it all the time.
Burt Kreischer's fat.
Oh my God, he's so fat. Is he still super fat?
No, he's definitely.
Is he this fat? He was pretty big.
He was this big before, but I think he's probably down to. He's probably at least 25 pounds less than her.
25.
That's true.
That's not a lot for dudes. Like a girl loses 5 pounds and it's like noticeable.
You would notice 5 on her.
No, I know.
Yeah.
She would just have to stop drinking soda and she would lose like 10 pounds at this point.
Yeah.
That's how I looked pregnant. was our first kid when I gained like 200 pounds.
Yeah, it's definitely.
And like, why wear the thong? She's got a thong on. She should just wear full flavors.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to jazz that up?
Bert Kreischer, du så jävligt feit. Du mye feitere enn Tom.
Oh, what was that?
He's just talking about how fat he is.
Language is that.
But yeah, this is a whole. It's crazy that the human mind is just so fascinating. This is totally arousing to some people.
Yeah.
Watching a woman
I know.
gain tons and tons of weight, and they're just like, ugh, they're just worked up over it.
By some people, you mean men, just like a small
Well, I'm
group
saying
of men.
that some men are like very like women. You'll see they go, I like a bigger guy.
Yeah.
That's like, they're
love
like,
it.
I like yeah. Men, there's men who are like, I'm aroused by a woman gaining a few 100 pounds.
Yeah.
It's just it's so fascinating.
So
to me
hot.
how it works, like how the mind works like that. I don't get it.
No, it's connected to their schmeckle.
But our
Makes their dicks hard.
brains are just so cool.
I bet you didn't know that Kurt
this
Cobain
cunt.
was probably trans. Here's why.
No.
First off, Kurt wore a lot of women's clothing. And when asked about this, they replied that they wore dresses all the time because they felt comfortable and free. Just look at Kurt in
It
these
was the
pictures. They look
90s, you
so
stupid
happy. And in
bitch.
an interview about their childhood, Kurt said that they mostly hung out around girls and that at one point they thought they might be gay. Many trans people who don't have the vocabulary yet to express their gender identity will describe what they're feeling as being gay. That's exactly what I did in middle school.
I think it's also interesting that this person chooses to give Kurt Cobain they them pronouns.
I know.
They said, they were like their.
Yeah. No,
I didn't
it's
know
so
that.
gay. And like, okay, so then is David Bowie trans? Robert Smith trans?
Kurt is also quoted as saying that they identify more with the feminine than with the masculine.
So did
This
Prince.
is clear proof that Kurt did not identify with the gender they were assigned at birth.
They.
And the most convincing evidence that Kurt was trans was in an early version of Nirvana's All Apologies lyrics, where Kurt wrote, "Let me grow some." That is clear-cut gender dysphoria. And of course, Kurt will never be able to tell us themselves, but the evidence makes it pretty obvious they were trans. That might be why Kurt's no longer with us.
No.
Maybe Kurt knew that we weren't ready.
Bitch, you weren't even alive. Like, this person is not even alive when Kurt was alive. Like, what are you talking about? You didn't even fucking get out of here.
Wait, is this person trans? Wow,
Can I tell you? So I follow. Can I tell you why I don't like this person? I'll tell you straight up. They go to restaurants. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I know.
And all they do is wait for like the sweet busboy to misgender them and
It's
then become
horrible.
righteously indignant.
You mean this?
Looks like he's having a nice feast.
She,
so
her.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
It looked like.
was not all good.
Oh boy.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart.
Okay. Hey, man, it's like a knife in the heart. Yeah. Fucking look at me and you say he like you're a fucking asshole. You know that?
You gotta try a little bit better.
Yeah, you gotta make
try.
you gotta make some.
I don't
more.
look very good without makeup on, but I put the makeup
We
on
all
so I
put
don't
in
get
effort
called
in.
sir.
I push these little hairs in my face every day just to make it look like I have beard.
I take hormones to stay a lady.
Mhm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
No, you know what really the thing that does bother me is that this person gets mad at like the sweet immigrant
Yeah.
who doesn't even think in terms of
course.
like, you know what I mean? It's
They
like
don't have
Rudy,
pronouns in that person's country.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like Rudy the Salvadorian busboy, like the guy who gets paid the least in the restaurant, but he works the hardest and he's always got a good attitude.
Yeah.
And this cunt is like, it's she, her. Like it's not that clear to
Yeah.
Rudy.
There's a lot of people who don't know what a pronoun is.
No, of course.
A lot of people.
This is first world stuff, man.
It's not even.
This is
There's a
silly.
lot of. I mean, I've seen videos where they go, "What's your pronoun?" And the
They're like,
guys like,
well-
I mean, I like fish. Like, like
Well-
people don't all operate on this bandwidth.
No, this
you
is
know?
silly. And I think at least my sources in England tell me that my English friends are like, yeah, we're not having this pronoun stuff. Like,
Really?
they're not into it either.
Yeah,
this is not happening.
Yeah, it's,
Only in America.
it's fucking.
It's bananas. It's just so silly.
Yeah.
I have so much to say, but I won't.
Okay. Well, Maybe
I'll say it at live shows.
Maybe what you need is to kind of reevaluate how you're traveling these days.
Oh, okay.
In case you guys didn't know about this amazing hack.
It's a hack.
You can bring coconuts on the airplane.
It's a hack.
I don't like to drink water in airports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get water through security.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
you can bring coconut water on the airplane.
It's easier.
Get a coconut. Coconut water is a great source of magnesium, manganese, all kinds of good stuff. So about 10 coconuts in there.
Do you have clothes?
I'm gonna have to drink on this plane.
You know how
and
heavy
I've
that
got
bag is?
meat. So I got some burgers.
The empty
hard
bag with
burgers,
coconuts.
regular
Yeah, it's so
burgers.
How do you
stupid.
travel?
That I'm bringing on the plane. So that's how I travel.
What a dumb cunt.
What a fucking
And
psycho.
Not
this
only
guy
that,
is.
do you know how hard it is to poke a coconut? You need a knife.
Yeah, what are you
How
doing?
the fuck are you puncturing them?
On the plane, you're like, Flight attendant's like, excuse me. He's like, I'm just getting my coconut ready.
Wait,
Hold on.
he needs a knife to put a hole in it. So how the fuck is he gonna
He's
bring
got
his
a
knife
crave
on?
look in his eye. I feel like that's what he'd say right before he puts a fucking straw through your
I
throat.
hate this so much. Well, and only too, like, bitch, you can't survive like a 2-hour thing of drinking.
Also,
just
I don't like to
water.
drink
Shut
water
up.
in airports. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? You can buy like Avion at the airport.
You can't. He's like, I don't like to do that.
That's
though.
not good enough.
It's easier to bring 10 coconuts on the plane. Like a fucking moron.
God.
What
I
a
hate
crazy
him so
person.
much. And I hate his stupid shoes. I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate this. I hate it. I'm so angry. Yeah, just it's more practical. A bag full of coconuts on it. But it should be illegal. He should be thrown in a mental hospital. A mental institution.
There you go.
Wait, who's worse, this guy or the last guy or girl? Sorry.
Oh, the last them. You know why? I'll tell you why. This doesn't ruin people's lives. Like that person going to restaurants and actively getting like hardworking immigrant people fired because of your mental fucking dysphoria. That's on another level of inconsideration. This is just annoying and silly.
But imagine you're next to him on the plane.
Oh, and he's fucking
and he-
popping coconuts.
And he's eating meat that he reheated and brought from home, heart.
And he's telling you about it. He's definitely telling you.
Oh, he's
about
telling
it.
you
Well,
about
because there's
it.
no way you
Yeah.
can't not engage. Because even
Yeah.
with your headphones on, you're like, fuck is that? And he's like, I make my own beef heart at the house. And you're like, oh, great. And then try to cover back up. And then he's like, you're like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, I brought these coconuts. Do you want one?
So do you think he does it so that people talk to him and ask him?
I mean,
and
he definitely likes
does
that.
it for the attention.
You know, he likes, I think he's a super healthy guy. He looks great. Yeah, he's very healthy.
Because I had the crazy idea to bring a heating pad on my last flight because I get so cold in the morning. And I was like, what if I just, but I'll tell you what I did. I put it in my carry-on and it was right in front of me. And there's a plug. I could have done it.
Holy shit.
But I was so mortified
at the
the
embarrassment.
me being the idiot that I'm pulling out my heating pad and plugging it in and being that guy that I didn't do it.
You got to do that because that's a new level of crazy. You got to start doing that.
It really is.
You should do that.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, I should stop
It's
myself.
totally
Someone's
insane.
gonna see and tell people. And Christina, is that ever fucking
Yeah.
mind using?
Okay.
But I'm so cold on these flights. I already am wearing my zip up, you
Yeah.
know, fucking jackets, my parkas. I'm cold.
So we've made fun of Disney adults, the ones who spend their times at the park. But this is such a funny clip. I had to show you this.
Yeah.
This is this has one of the actresses who was in. Her name is Miriam Margolis. She's known as Professor Sprout.
Yes.
From the Harry Potter series.
Yes.
Is that a Harry Potter scarf?
Yes, indeed it is.
Well, I wouldn't have known. I didn't know that.
You're in the film.
I'm not unhappy about it. I just think that it's for children. And if your balls have dropped, then it's time to forget about it. You know, go on to other things.
Miriam Margolyes.
No, seriously. It's a great series. It's a wonderful set of films. I'm proud I was in it. But it was 25 years ago. You know, grow up.
I love it. I love it. And he's like, I'm fucking.
And that guy's like,
Gryffindor. I wore my Gryffindor scarf. I'm Team Gryffindor. You fucking. You know what's probably happened to this poor woman is that people have written her letters like, please officiate my wedding.
Oh, everything.
How do I make a
And
spell
she
to
walks
make?
down the street and they're like, I'm slithering house. She's like, okay.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
the spell to make my cock grow bigger?
Yeah.
You know that she's getting.
Yeah,
just
so she's like, have
so
your
much
balls
shit.
dropped? I mean, that's pretty aggressive,
Oh
you know?
my God. Yeah, she's had enough.
She's had
That's
enough.
Too much.
She's like, is that why you brought me on here to talk about fucking Harry Potter again?
She's so over it. And I always like how the female host of these chat shows gets super embarrassed.
And
They're always
she's
like,
like,
oh, balls, I've never heard that before.
Miriam.
Feigning like she didn't have balls in her mouth this morning with her husband. or like these people have never given birth or taken a shit, and they're like, they're just so above it.
Yeah.
It makes me, it's crazy. The feigning of like, oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Yes.
Don't you hate that shit?
Of course,
that
but all
shit?
morning shows, it's
the worst.
a blueprint, and they just plug people in to do. They all do the same thing. There's nothing.
Who can watch these fucking morning shows?
It's somebody who they like it because it's
watches
just
this?
it's manufactured, right? Those people don't all feel like that. They're like, good morning, it's another great day out here, and we have such a great program for you today. We're gonna learn how to make the strawberry shortcake. Yeah, and they all come in with that, like, it's manufactured energy. But I think some people see that and they go, this is the bright spot of my day. Like, seeing these people be this happy.
Phony.
Yeah, because they see it as just happy.
To me, it makes me so angry because I know how fake and
But also, you've been on those
disingenuous-
shows and they're
Oh
like,
my
and cut. And they're like, all right, so we're going to come back.
Yeah.
And, they talk to you normal.
Yeah, they're normal people, but then they put...
You're going to be at the Improv this week. Yeah. And they turn around and you're like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they get
It's so
they
weird.
get so weirded out if you joke about anything. It's just
It's
strange.
just terrible. It's like this phony, puritanical shit. Well, she is right. Yes, if your balls have dropped, which is funny, our kids are not remotely interested in Harry Potter. And we have tried.
We've tried a lot.
So many times. And they're like, is there blood? Knives?
Yeah.
Is this a stabbing?
Yeah.
I don't want to see it.
But they also went for the period where they were just like, this seems scary because it was like witches and
it's
spells.
Too scary,
Yeah.
maybe still.
There's all types of.
Oh, have I mentioned Is It Cake yet? Have I? I have.
have.
Okay. Well, in
Yeah.
case I forgot. I'm on Is It Cake this season. It's Ep.05. Mikey Day, thank you so much for letting me come on the show. He's
It was
a great
great.
host.
You
and,
did great. It was
finally,
fun.
my kids are remotely impressed with my show business career because I was on Is It Cake.
Yeah.
And it was a fun show to do, and I love it. Anyway,
You did great.
If you have kids, watch it. It's fun. And Tom, you played with us during the episode, and it's hard, right?
Yeah, it is hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never watched it before.
It's fun though. I like how stupid it is. I like how silly.
It's a great formula for a show.
Stupid.
I know. And goddamn,
It's so silly.
are they talented, these bakers?
I know.
Unreal.
I know.
Unbelievable.
And I can tell you that the cakes really tasted amazing, especially the snake cake. That was my favorite.
I think they should get one non-baker to participate and try to do the same
That would
thing.
be hilarious.
Yeah. And
It's just
like,
you.
Snake with like,
I make it out of the box. Like I like that sheet cake, that white
and
trash.
they're like, that's
yellow
just
cake.
a yellow cake with
Yeah, but
chocolate
I shaped
frosting.
it.
And you're like, yeah, but it's just snake.
Well, I made it into a snake.
Uh-huh.
It's a turd cake.
Just a friendly reminder to look up in the trees every now and then.
Wow.
That is terrifying.
Holy shit.
'Cause
By
you
the
see
way,
her?
she's gone airtight.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Solo's like, oh, for sure.
Alice in Wonderland is a forced therapy guide who hosts events for adults to reconnect with nature through natural movement. Mhm. Oh, this is in Austin.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah,
that.
'cause I was
Looks
gonna
like
say,
Lady
look-
Bird. Yeah.
Well, we could reconnect with her. I wouldn't mind having her in studio. She seems very nice.
Yeah. Do you really need a 20-year-old to show you how to, like, do you need help?
I'm lost.
You
I
just
don't
go
know.
for a walk.
I don't know where to go.
You need help from
I
that?
don't know where to go. I don't know how to reconnect with nature. You know what I mean?
She knows how. She was barefoot too, right? In that tree.
She was. I think it's probably a bit better for gripping. Yeah.
Do you use your toe strength?
Yeah, I mean, she's got to feel out what's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are all questions we don't have answers to until we talk
we
to
need
her.
her.
Yeah.
Good point. Touche.
Yeah.
So true.
All right, Allison. Well, we're
So true.
looking forward to.
I mean, I imagine you cut your little tootsies up, getting up those.
She would
trees.
have the answers. And also, it's like she does, I think, adult groups. Maybe the whole YMH team could do a.
Oh my God, she's local. Yeah. get in
Because I do
touch.
want to send you guys to a men's retreat. And then.
Yes.
Yes. You don't have to masturbate. It's an option. You don't have to do it.
Ball cupping.
Yeah.
I feel like Tanner would do it.
Yeah. Can we send them on a men's retreat?
I think we can. You make it mandatory.
Not with the piss shaman, right?
Not with the piss shaman.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I would do that.
Oh,
then.
all right. I thought that's definitely what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's in Canada. You'd have to go local.
I think he'll make the trip.
If you do the men's retreat,
Oh, here we go. This is perfect.
Men's intensive retreat in Austin. Connection, embodiment, brotherhood, masculinity, expression. So far, I'm digging this.
Me too.
You just had it lined up, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, I want in.
This men's retreat takes you on an intense journey back to yourself.
Yep.
Who are the facilitators? Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Alex and Aaron.
They look sweet, though.
They do look
These
sweet.
guys don't look.
They're
This
not like...
this could be a genuine thing where bros are just
Is your
hugging.
penis cut? They don't. They're going to open with that. Yeah.
They have clothing on. That is a positive.
Yeah.
Because the other guy, clothing optional. They just look like sweet guys. I think you guys do need to get connected to your feelings a little bit more.
Oh, there's more. Scroll down. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just doing some baths with your bros.
One picture, shirts off. That's all
What's
it took.
included? Okay, let's go down. What is included in this? Lodging. Excellent.
Together?
In the
Hold on.
Lotus Ranch outside of Austin.
I don't know if we
Couple
can afford
days.
that.
Meals. Aaron is known for ensuring the meals are always on point, nourishing and delicious. That's really cool. Activities. What kind of activities? Deep within and get to know yourself. Activities. Breath work. Yes. Sweat lodge. Ice bath.
Absolutely.
And a lot more. Well, that's kind of broad and vague.
It is vague. And the lodging as well, it's just at the ranch. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of lodging? Are we all in one room together?
Do secrets stay at the ranch? Here's a trailer of the experience. Want to watch the trailer?
Hell yeah, I want to
Maybe-
watch the trailer. You guys are going.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Men's intensive retreat.
Okay, a little stretching. That's normal.
You have to have a ponytail.
That was breathing.
Beads.
Oh, there's petting
donkeys.
animals. Listening to this guy talk. Staring
Gazing.
in each other's eyes.
Lots of gazing into each
More
other's
gazing.
eyes.
Breath work.
Yeah, here we go. Breath work. Naked
Yes,
shaman
just
wear.
feel like it's stepping back to another time.
Ice baths.
This is bonding.
So far, it looks really positive.
Okay. Oh,
Beating
yeah.
stuff.
Some aggression's getting out. You need that. Yeah, you need that.
Oh, now the
There.
clothes are coming off. Did you
Little
notice
bit.
that? Shirtless. Oh,
There's ice bath,
nude ice baths.
stretching, boxing,
We got more
underwear,
underwear now.
more boxing, more breathing, more movement, some laughing, some hugging,
Hugging.
clapping, and at the very end, Abby walks out. She's like, "All right, boys, which one of you wants to put your cock in here?"
Oh, you're going to eat salad and bread? You're going to wear a
Oh, he's crying.
handkerchief,
there's
tears,
emotions.
buns.
There's a lot of nose rings in this type of world.
I like sound
Drums,
baths,
yeah.
yeah.
More hugging. This was great.
I saw a lot of hugging.
I gotta tell you, I've never come that hard before in my life. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. So if you guys go, then we book the tree climbing experience for you afterwards. You have to do one before you go to the other.
Austin does have such lovely healing things.
Yeah, it does.
We should really put them through a rigorous healing thing.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. I actually did do a sound bath. That was
Just
good fun.
a friendly reminder to look up in the trees every now and then.
That's so high.
That's really high, bro.
Holy mackerel.
I mean,
And she had the wherewithal to bring her phone out with
Yeah,
one arm.
turn
and
it and,
then,
like-
wow, she's daring.
she's been doing those trees for a while.
She's been doing a lot of stuff for
Yeah.
a while. Yeah. She's a very open type of gal.
She's very cool.
Open to danger.
Yep.
Fucking A, Tom.
All right.
I
Well,
cannot do that. I'd be so scared.
it seems a little scary. Here we go. Here you go, Gene. It's your turn to shine. Here you go.
Okay, all right.
So here's the thing. I went to the doctor and turns out I have a parasite. He was like, "Do you have animals?" I was like, "Yes, I French kiss my cat 24/7. Do you have a problem, doctor?" And he said, "Well, you have a worm, you have a parasite, you shouldn't kiss him in the mouth." And I said, "Well, we're going to have a problem because I prefer to die and rot tomorrow in a dark hole so I can keep kissing my cat." So then he told me, take these pills. It's just one pill, actually. You take a pill and then you deworm. So I was like, okay, so can I continue breastfeeding my cat? He said, yes, you can. So that's it. So I have a worm inside of me and it's fine. I can still kiss my cat.
This is a primo TikTok. Yeah, this is good.
Well, because here's the deal, man, is that I am conflicted because I am an animal lover as well.
Yeah.
I don't have a cat, but I mean, I get it. This is a real love. And if you're really into it.
She'd rather die.
Yeah,
than
but is
rot.
it worth the intestinal parasites? Because from what I hear, it's not as simple as, hey, I take a pill and the parasite leaves. Like, you're shitting and shitting
This
and shitting.
woman
and
would rather seriously go to the fucking ICU than stop kissing that cat. I believe it. I believe it.
see you.
I believe it.
I believe it too, but pet lovers, I mean,
Yeah.
we do crazy shit.
Some people are full, open mouth.
Yeah.
Their animal is in their mouth.
And let the dog. Now, I tell you, that is kind of where I draw the boundary with our dogs.
Yeah.
In past two, I don't let them lick my. I don't really like it when they're in my mouth.
I
Some
used to have
people
them clean
like
my
it.
beard out for me.
That
Put
was funny.
Food in here, and then they're
Yeah, we put cheese on your beard, and
Yeah.
Bitsy would lick it out.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Well, I hope your parasite heals. I hope
It's
it goes
so
away.
hard to get. It's not easy.
Good
from
luck
what
with
I've
that,
read.
miss.
There was a woman.
I would rather they die.
There was a woman on TikTok who didn't want to take the medicine to get rid of her parasites,
Yeah,
and she was
that's-
doing it naturally. And it was like, that's not going to work.
I love when people
It's not
just
gonna work.
decide that modern medicine is not the way. That's good.
Take the
Figure it out
penicillin.
yourself.
Okay, 2 days after my treatment, I'm still a little swollen here, but you really couldn't tell until I take off my glasses.
Oh, fuck.
When I take off my glasses, you can really see how swollen that eye still is. So
Yeah.
usually by today, that eye is a bit better than it is right now, but that's why we wear these. I'll check in again later.
Yeah, it makes you look more normal with the
She's
glasses
doing
on.
tattoo removal.
Yeah.
This is 8 treatments in.
I mean, I just wonder
Ugh.
how much can you really get off with the treatment? It's not guaranteed.
No.
It's not gonna be. Fuck. This is a drug. By the way, I think this girl did a lot of drugs and did these tattoos when she was really, mental on that.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah. Yeah. That's usually what happens with this is they get off the drugs and they're like, this isn't working for me.
This won't help. But I will admit, the one facial tattoo I would get is the Dia de los Muertos skull. Remember that girl had the full,
You would do that to yourself?
Like if I had to choose. Okay, ready? You
Go
have
ahead.
to choose
A facial
a
tattoo.
crazy meth facial tattoo. What are you gonna do? What's the theme? Are you going Juggalo like the guy? Are you going Dia de los Muertos face? Which I like the skull. I'm gonna go there. You could do Mickey Mouse. You could go funny. You could go scary.
You got to go kind of scary and then, you
could
can
go
do tears.
reptile.
Can you do tears?
It's got to be like around
A piece?
the face.
Then I do the one eye thing, go around one eye.
Like a Dalmatian.
Like a star.
Like little rascals.
Around the eye.
Like
No.
Tyson.
Like Tyson
Like
or
Tyson.
something. Yeah.
No, but you got to go full. You got to cover your.
You got to cover your whole
babe.
face?
It's
Well,
not
then
just
You got to go like Crazy Ruben.
Kios.
Do you know Crazy Ruben? Do you type that in? You don't know Crazy Ruben?
I don't know this guy. Who's this fella?
This is Crazy Ruben
Oh,
right here.
that's dope. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This guy crushes. I like him.
Yeah, I go
Yeah,
with
that looks dope.
Crazy Ruben does it.
Yeah. But that's a little stepping on my idea of Dia de los Muertos. That's like the skull.
Crazy Ruben keeps getting locked up, dog. I don't know what's happening, but he's been posting from the inside too.
This is rad.
Yeah.
Actually, it looks really dope.
Hit his IG because he has posts from prison all the time. I've met him before.
You have?
Yeah, I met him at the airport one time.
What?
Mhm. Yeah, he's locked up, dude.
Aw.
He's like, fucking got me back in this bullshit.
Well, it looks
Yeah.
great.
And then you have that's if you're gonna do it, you do it like Ruben does it. Look at him before he got tatted
Oh, shit.
with John McCain. Una foto con John McCain, way.
Dude, what? That's a random.
You know that
photo.
if he was fully tatted up, they'd been like, hey, get up,
Yeah.
get up. You're not sitting here.
I will say, great tattoos for prison, though. That's exactly how you want to look when you're in prison.
Look at handsome Ruben with his kid.
No, he's adorable.
And then look at him right there. He's like, I don't fuck around. Way. Look at him right here.
Fuck. Yeah,
Yeah.
then something happened. Something changed.
Yeah, something
But it's
happened.
2017. He was full facial.
But that's how you do it. I think if you're gonna do it, look at
Yep.
the eyes, bro.
Go hard.
Look at that one.
Yeah.
You sit down for lunch, you're like, holy shit. Did you see the next table? You're fucking scared.
So good.
And then everyone's like, he's actually a great guy. And you're like,
He's sweet.
okay. Okay.
Goes to my church.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
He might actually have a photo of us together on there.
Wait, is he a model?
I think he's modeled before, yeah.
Like, what's his story?
I don't know the whole story, but we ran into each other at an airport when I knew who he was. I want to say we took a picture with
And
him.
you knew him from what, the interwebs?
Yeah, I knew him from this. There he is with Conan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's the start of the facial stuff. He started with the chin.
Oh yeah.
And then, he's got LA.
Oh, the fucking
Represent.
foot has a crazy pattern on it too, man.
Yep.
Look at that shit. Whoa.
Whoa. Dude, that hurts so bad. The toes, I bet. Because there's no meat on your toes. It's just bone.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that's when you're really all about that life.
You've got to be committed. Yeah. You're not getting that shit removed.
Yeah, let's go to the next
That's lifelong, homie.
9 months ago today, I woke up speaking with a Welsh accent. 9 months ago today, I lost my identity. I lost part of who I am. And how have I coped? Not very well, I'm not gonna lie. It's been the longest, hardest 9 months ever. I mean, no one knows how long I'm gonna have this accent for. It could go, it could stay, it could change.
This was one of the things that YMH actually, I would say we covered foreign accent syndrome well before other people
sure
did.
we
It was
did.
years and years ago.
I have not actually heard my voice in a conversation for nearly 3 years now.
Yeah.
Ching chong, ching chong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a real phenomenon, people, where people wake up with totally foreign accents that they didn't even know. Remember, like, she probably doesn't even know what
No.
a Welsh accent is, but she
No.
can do it.
Yeah, it's wild.
And like Australia.
Anything could happen. That's foreign accent syndrome for you.
I hope
It's
I
always
get this.
like, so for people to know, foreign accent syndrome it's a result of head trauma. So you have head trauma, you get a neurological episode happens within you, and then people end up speaking with an accent foreign to their own. The thing that was always curious though about like when the lady had the Asian accent is that her grammar changed. She said, I have not actually had my voice in conversation, not in a conversation, in conversation
For
nearly
a
a year now.
Yeah, like she can't speak English properly.
Yeah, her actual ability to speak the English language was changed.
That's crazy. But do you think it's like your brain just goes to some file? Like,
has
oh, maybe
to.
she knew this person that spoke that way 10 years ago
I
and
don't
it's
know.
there.
There's been multiple examples of this especially over the last decade that I've seen. Every time it's reported in the news, I get hit with those messages. They're like, "Oh, look, this is another case."
So cool.
Yeah,
I
hers
hope I
seems
get
pretty mild to me, though, right?
Well, and I like Welsh. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's within reason. It's like what like a white lady like me would speak with an Asian accent. That'd be pretty crazy.
That would be
like
pretty
ruin
crazy.
my life.
It would be
People
very.
are like, are you
your
fucking with
stand-up
me?
would take a whole new turn.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He said, "Go to be here." Yeah. I have two children.
Don't curse me. Watch. I'm gonna get this shit.
Okay, stitch this with your best. Why the fuck did I retain every single word to this?
Good morning, Julia. It's me, Joe. Just wanted to say hi. Wish you a great day. Tell you that meeting you yesterday and getting to look at you was probably one of the greatest moments of my life. You were so beautiful. You don't know how beautiful you are to me. I mean, just you're gorgeous. You're precious. And but it's been sitting in my mind. You said to me you want to go back with your ex-boyfriend. Please erase him from your memory. Don't ever go back in the past. I know, because I've been there.
The fan on.
And I
So
understand
good.
when
And her
you're trying to
eyes.
find somebody,
Yes.
So
go on
sincere.
dates, and nothing compares to your ex. But there is that better person out there. And Julia, I promise you it is me. I will love you like you've never been loved before. I will cherish you. I'll make you feel like a woman, a real woman. And believe me, after you experience me, you want to know who your ex-boyfriend is. So, open up your heart to me in your arms. Let's go full throttle. I can see me falling in love with you. It's just, I don't know, I just look in your eyes, I just melt. Anyhow, I'm headed off to work. This is my cute little home. Everything you see behind me, I built everything.
She's got
Every
the
square inch, from
expressions,
crown
the
moldings to
eyes.
chair rails, to floors, to lighting, to plumbing, doors, windows. So this is the type of guy you get. I'm a very handy guy, and I'd love to build you whatever you want. You're a sweetheart. So I hope this video doesn't scare you, but that's how I feel. I just want you to know that. Okay? And I look forward to going out to dinner with you. So let's make it happen. Mwah.
Oh.
Ciao, baby.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
So
That was
good.
really-
She crushed it. At Red Winehouse. Thank you.
At Red Winehouse on TikTok. That was absolutely
So
phenomenal.
good. Dude, she got everything. The expressions, the emotional
She
through
killed it.
line, the hesitation, the everything.
Some of these stick with people, man. They really do. Yeah.
Well,
Like,
Joe was he was a
Yeah.
special guy. I mean, the other day, I quoted Joe, which is the two of
Yeah.
us in the house. I think I left something in the toilet for you, and you called me out on it. And I was
Yeah.
like, "This is the type of girl you get."
Yeah, it's
That's what
true.
you know.
I know, and yeah, I mean, like somebody came up to me the other day and told me that they were sending me buckets of hate from right
Yeah.
next to them. Like these things, they just stick with you, man.
They do.
Oh my god,
Oh yeah, that's not good.
what the fuck?
Yeah, I forgot why I wanted to send this in.
Thank you.
When did I send that in?
That's very cool.
I think it was just there's nothing before this.
This is just an image.
This was it.
This is a Christina curiosity.
Interesting. I'm not sure why I sent this in.
Curious
Sorry.
Christina doesn't know why she sent this.
I think there was. Oh, these are like the Arabic.
Calves hurt so bad.
Dr. Mohammed.
I don't know that
of the
actually
ladies.
helps.
He's like shouting in Arabic.
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
Pressure like that on your calves fucking
Oh.
hurts.
God damn. So anyway, this is the whole account dedicated to this guy stripping muscles in Arabic, and it's so funny because they're all screaming.
It's awesome. Thank you for-
This is the scary go round.
Watch this.
No. This is so Russian.
I know. That's
this
an
American guy?
Yeah.
Damn.
He's just getting hit in the shin.
In the shins while he's fucking holding weight over his head, like a
Yeah.
barbell over his head.
Yeah. That shit hurts so bad.
The shit people do for these videos.
I know. That's
Please
why I
keep
love
doing it.
Yeah.
We love it. Thank you. Good luck with your shins.
This is wild. So this
Oh
is
my God.
it's just a
Oh.
sinkhole just or whatever. This guy's just walking in the department store
Lady.
and is it a lady?
Looks like a lady.
Just collapses. The accident happened due to construction on the ground floor. Could you
Holy
imagine?
Shit. So
You're
that's not
just-
really technically a
Sorry, not a
sinkhole.
sinkhole. I didn't. Yeah. But
Fuck.
it's, yeah, you're just walking along and the ground falls.
How's that person doing?
Department store. They're fine.
They're
Still
okay?
sprained ankle. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy.
All right. That was a cool one to transition to. Just disappearing in the ground.
Yeah. Why is he shouting so? And also because it's a foreign sounding scream,
Yeah.
which I like the
Foreign
sound
screams
of
are
that.
fun.
Yeah.
I agree. Because you're like, they're not really. They're having fun. Yeah. All right. What a fun show today.
Yeah, we covered so much ground.
This was great.
Yeah. Thank you, Abby.
Thanks, Abby. You really made it special. And thank you all for watching, for listening. This is the type of show you're getting. We'll be back in a week. We'll see you out on the road.
Yeah.
Go to ChristinaPOnline.com,
Yeah.
TomSegura.com for tickets. And hate from Australia.
Buckets of hate from Austin.
We'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Sachi Kalachi speaking. Who the fuck is this?
It's me, purple hair girl from the chair. I was the one myself on cam that time, remember?
Welcome to your mom's house.
McDonald's. Cheeseburgers.
McDonald's. Filet-O-Fish.
McDonald's. Chicken nuggets.
McDonald's. Fries.
Free McDonald's all the time. Free McDonald's all the time. Free McDonald's all the time.
You gotta make
McDonald's, nigga?
Burgers.
Filet-O-Fish.
Burgers. Chicken nuggets. McDonald's. Cheeseburgers.
McDonald's. Filet-O-Fish.
So good. It's so good. Thanks, McDonald's.
Thank you, McDonald's. Is a Happy Meal for a boy or a girl?
Yeah, what's up with that? Why don't you pick your own pronoun?
And the nuggets. I love the nuggets. When's the last time you had a Big Mac?
Many French fries.
You got a McDonald's, nigga?
Burgers.
Filet-O-Fish.
Burgers.
Filet-O-Fish.
McDonald's. Go hardcore. If you're drunk, it's even better. How does $2.3 million sound? Burgers.
Filet-O-Fish.
Burgers.
I like these fries.
McDonald's. Cheeseburgers.
McDonald's. Filet-O-Fish.
Thanks, McDonald's. It's delicious.
Tell you, I can't remember the last time I had a Filet-O-Fish, but it's fantastic.
Oh, fuck yeah. Amazing. Who made that?
So
Fart
good.
Simpson.
Fart Simpson.
Legendary.
Man, many French fries.
Now, two questions. Do they still have a Filet-O-Fish? Because I go there a lot.
I don't know.
And we only get the French fries.
I haven't heard anyone talk about a Filet-O-Fish in a while.
And the McRib is a seasonal item, and I haven't seen it.
Seasonal, and I don't know why they just didn't commit to making it a permanent item. McDonald's has such great McRibs. My father would get so excited for McRibs.
So would
I think he had like 8 a week when it was McRib
So
time.
good.
Such a great sandwich. Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can't call it a sandwich. I always feel like that's a misnomer, a sandwich.
It's also probably
It's
not
like-
rib meat. It's
Of course not.
just stuff.
It's compressed stuff with some killer sauce.
You ever find stuff and put barbecue sauce on it? That's our sandwich this week.
And the bread is so preserved.
Why would they limit something so popular? I
I
don't
have
understand.
no idea.
Because the nuggets were originally a test market thing. You know that?
I did not.
Yeah. So nuggets were like, just like, hey, we want to see if this works, like when they test something out. And global demand was so like insane for it that they made it a permanent thing.
It worked.
But I would think that the McRib was the same kind of thing. I don't understand why they would limit it.
We
want answers, McDonald's. And I know they're not going to reach out because we have our history with them, but
a very, very rich history with them.
yeah, but same thing as Morton's.
Oh, that was a disaster as well. That was really scary that time.
And we got contacted by their CFO and was like, who the hell gave you guys this money? They were so mad.
Well, it wasn't even as much as McDonald's gave us.
Oh, my
McDonald's
God.
gave us 2.3 million. Morton's only gave us a couple thousand.
Yeah, and they were just like, paint the set. And we're like, okay.
And they were real heated.
Mhm.
But then McDonald's made it up to me, remember? And
Yeah.
I got to do a
And
McDonald's
they
event.
Sponsored you for that event. Yeah.
The only paid spot, well, maybe one or two that I've ever done.
Mhm.
One from McDonald's because I felt so passionately about them as a company, and still do.
Yeah.
And still do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that there's a pickle on the McRib? That's the one
Is
little
there?
Onions, and I feel like it adds just.
I remember a little onion. There's pickles.
There's
on it?
onions and just I think 1 or 2 pickles.
God, I'm really into pickles now. I want
Really?
them on everything. Yeah.
Dude, you're finally Eastern European.
I mean, I haven't say always. As an adult, I really grew into liking it, but now I'm like, if you make a sandwich or a burger and there's no pickles, I say I don't play with you anymore.
Give me the beef.
Yeah.
What kind though do you like? Because I like the real sour.
Yeah, I like them to have some flavor to them. Yeah.
The tiny gherkins, the
They're good.
cornichons.
Cornichons are good. Cornichons, when you're doing a charcuterie, are necessary.
Oh.
Yeah.
I pound a jar of cornichons a week.
Mm.
A week. Do you like, well, what's the brand? Are you a Vlasic?
I don't know brands. I'm not
Oh,
there.
wow.
I'm
Well,
just
we'll
like,
get you there.
give me
you know,
some fucking
You know what
pickles,
pickle
man.
really slaps? Yeshua, your tribe, Israeli pickle.
Oh.
I ordered them on Amazon because I used to get them in the valley. I used to retarded. I used to live next door to a Jewish mart or whatever, Israeli mart. And you buy them in, it was a huge Jewish store. I don't know. It was on Newcastle and Ventura Boulevard.
So many there,
So many Jews.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they come in a tin and they look like little dicks, like little dog dicks. And they're so good and just sour. You get them on Amazon.
Dog dicks are.
They're sour. Have you tried a dog dick?
Yeah, I've had them before, of course.
You're kidding.
Of course I've had them.
Remember Dog Dick Afternoon?
Do I remember? I remember pitching that to every network in Los Angeles. Yeah.
You know, now you've got the power to make Dog Dick Afternoon.
Yeah, I think they would listen to the pitch more instead of cutting me off right away, being like, get the fuck out of our office.
Do you know that you really could pitch that now? Like, people would probably take you very seriously if you went to Netflix You're like, Ted, listen, I've got this idea. Wait, what was the pitch? I forget. I just like the title a lot. Dog Dick Afternoon.
I mean, it was that our host takes different dogs on walks and then jerks them off.
And you get to see what it's like for each different type of dog.
Yeah, how they behave and whether they let it happen.
That's a strange pitch.
It's a strange pitch. It never went well.
Yeah.
I don't know that my current status as a comedian would really change that. I think the pitch might go the same, maybe worse.
Maybe worse.
Yeah.
Well,
let's get the show started.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking about Dog Dick Afternoon.
Yeah, I know.
That's a pitch we created before we had kids, clearly.
Okay, here we go.
That was a dark one. Yeah.
Well, it's time to go to church. To church. Meet new people. And then off to the Silver Fox for booze, partying, dancing, good music, and the stripper.
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone mother into this. Your mom in the fucking stand!
That's a cool Sunday.
Welcome to your mom's house.
That is a cool
With Tom
Church
Segura.
first.
Church first.
And
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to your mom's house.
Mommy goes to church on Sunday night, goes with strippers.
It's time to go to church.
That's cool.
It is cool, but a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
That's why they go to church, so they can do awful stuff.
Well, yeah.
And they feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
That's why there's always these preachers that hate gays and then they're blowing dudes.
This is a
and
difference.
stuff.
This is a little different though. This is like I do the right thing. I go to church. Good for my soul, but I have my vices. Most people don't make videos about it.
No.
That's what makes it cool.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I would keep that a secret. I would keep it, especially like strippers and stuff. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would be ashamed of it.
Yeah.
It's like going to Hooters. I don't think you want to tell people you go. You just kind of go, right?
Right. Well, he's past the shame age, I think. He's just like, fuck it. It's not going to be real different from here.
Yeah. Well, he bleaches his hair. His hair looks really good.
You got to embrace who you are at a certain age.
Oh, of
so
course.
I respect it.
Of course.
Honest guy.
He's honest. He's a good guy.
Yeah. I like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Dog Dick Afternoon.
I like a guy who tells it how it is.
Tells it how it is.
Yeah.
So you and I, sorry, I got to take this. This is my kid. So you've had quite a whirlwind, as they say, like 36 hours.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell the audience what you've been up to?
So I went to Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, for their comedy festival. I think it's their first one.
Yeah, they don't allow comedy in the Middle East.
No,
do they?
they do. What they did was they did a week. They did 1 week, and they did about a show a night. There was Aziz did it, Schultz did it, Chappelle, Maz Jobrani was there.
Not a lot of women on that lineup.
No.
I don't think they're allowed to speak in public.
No,
right?
they didn't want any broads there, but like,
You have to wear a burqa?
So they had the week, I think, for the festival.
Okay.
So it came in, and they were, it was a good offer, and then I remember that it included my airfare and hotel, but like not airfare for the rest of whoever you want to bring, right? So I was like, okay. I accepted it, and I thought I was in business on Etihad, which is a really nice airline, and business is like phenomenal. So I bought business class tickets for my whole crew to travel because, you're like, this is a long ass flight. But they had actually the festival got me a first class ticket.
Ooh.
And if you look at first class on Etihad, it's fucking crazy. It is crazy. So we get on this. I mean, it's like for such a quick trip, that flight is a huge chunk of what you're doing. You're just flying.
Oh my God,
right?
dude, look at that.
Yeah, it's the eighth. So you have that. You see that second photo there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's like it's like a little apartment. Basically.
Dude, that was like my first apartment in San Francisco.
Where the guy's sitting, if he reaches down to the right there, that's a refrigerator that's stocked.
Wild.
It has like drinks. There's a vanity cabinet there. There's storage, and then the beige part you see in the bottom there, they press a button and that turns into a bed, and then they come and do it.
And does a lady come and
Yeah. But
touch your stuff?
They also provide, crazy menu. I mean, there's a chef on board.
What?
Yeah.
What did you eat?
Oh my God. So I'm up there. So, and what's funny is at the end, it's a double decker. It's an A380.
Jesus.
So we're up top, and as I'm going to the bathroom the first time, I look down the stairs, and all these like pores are like boarding, and they look up and they're like, they're like, look, and then we all just look down. We're like, ugh. So
Jesus,
I go to the bathroom, and the bathroom is huge, right? And they'd given us this like leather attaché that had Armani pajamas,
Jesus,
slippers, a little pouch that had like skincare products, sleep mask, all kinds of stuff. So you're like, holy cow. So I change right away because I've done these international flights, and I know that the pajamas are the move. You want to
if you can do it.
Get out of your clothes and get into pajamas.
Absolutely. You just change in the bathroom.
Yeah, right away.
I've done it.
Before we even, we're still boarding the flight. You just change right away.
Mm-hmm.
They have a closet, so I put my stuff in a closet there.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then I sit down and I'm waiting, and then I see Chris Tucker board, right? Because, he's another one who's on the festival. He had in that first class, there's another thing called the Residence. What? So if you put in Etihad first class, the Residence, yeah. So it has a bedroom in it.
What?
And so I walked over to his, and I go, what the fuck? And he goes, I paid more, man.
Wow.
I paid more. So he had a full he had the same setup as we do, private bathroom, private shower, private bedroom.
Shower. I was going to ask you about the toilet. I feel like you deserved your own toilet.
Well, there's two huge ones up there I think there's only 10 people in first class. Okay. And there's 2 full bathrooms in there. So we're on the flight, and as the lady is doing, what would you like to drink? Have you thought about what you want to eat? She says, can I book you a shower?
What?
While you're on here? And I go, no, I'm good. And then I kind of stop and I go,
how?
I go, should I? And she goes, have you ever showered on a plane before? And I go, no. She goes, maybe you should try the experience. And I go, oh, okay. I go, yeah, I guess book me. So what we do is you book your slot, and then you have half an hour dedicated for that bathroom. And so what I did was I booked it for closer to arrival. So I was like,
Smart.
I'll sleep, eat. So then, by the way,
take your shit.
I have to tell you, I have to make sure I tell you about the shower in a little bit. So I'm really tired. This is like 3 or 4 days where I know I'm not getting enough sleep. Like at home, I'm going to things. Then I have to get on a flight to go to New York so that I'm not, as my insurance for this flight. And I arrive late. I get up early. I know I'm dragging. And the more exhausted I am, the more I'm going to fall into like a super deep slumber, and I know I'm going to snore in any time. So this plane has a lounge between first and business class where it's a round leather seats with a table, and then the attendants will serve you there. So at one point,
it's wild. I can't even imagine how many can they, sorry to interrupt, but how many units can they have like this? It takes up a ton of space.
Well, so there's 11, I think, first class seats. There's 70 business class seats. Okay. 70.
Wow.
That's full beds too.
Yeah. Wow.
And then downstairs, there's 405 seats.
What?
Yeah. And that's basic and basic plus. Yeah.
So there's a lounge. Sorry. So you guys meet in the lounge.
Oh yeah, you see that circular.
Yes. This is banana. I've never even seen anything like this in my life.
So I get up and I can tell I've fallen. I knew I was sleeping real crazy. Okay. Like I wake up and I've been asleep for 3 hours, but I feel I'm like, I get up and I'm like, oh, I could feel it in my throat and my head that it was like, it wasn't nice sleep. It was exhaustion sleep.
Yeah.
You know, and I kind of gather myself. I walk over to that lounge and my friends are there and they're like, hey, did you sleep? And I go, yeah. And the flight attendant goes, she goes, I think they heard you in the back of the plane.
Oh.
And I was like, what? I was like, I didn't snore. And she goes, so I must have ripped so hard that everybody in that section was like,
you ruined first class.
Yeah, I ruined it.
You ruined Chris Tucker's.
It's not covered, you know?
You ruined Chris Tucker's suite.
I was just like, oh. What's up, guys? Friday, August 9th, I will be in Ottawa. Saturday, August 10th in Halifax. Friday, August 23rd in Spokane, Washington. And Saturday, August 24th in Calgary for 2 shows on that night. Jessica Curson and Bobby Lee will be coming with me. Woo! Tickets and all info are at tomsegura.com/tour. What's up, guys? The store is full of some hot, new, fresh products. Go to store.ymhstudios.com to see what we've got.
You've been ruining my life too. I mean,
I know.
I've had to go sleep in the kids' room. I sleep with Julian because I'm just miserable.
They, you know,
God.
They brought us drinks. They brought us snacks. I had lamb shank.
Ugh, I hate lamb.
It was amazing.
You like
it was
lamb shank?
amazing. It was amazing.
It's very
Burrata.
Yeah.
A burrata
That's
salad
nice.
with fresh tomatoes.
That's from Italy. That's not Middle
Caviar.
Eastern.
I had Bordeaux, this great Bordeaux.
Oh my gosh.
I had an omelet when it was breakfast. It was all incredible. It was really incredible. The service was impeccable. Everything was just amazing. And we get there. We get off, and this airport's also like state of the art,
Like
incredible.
gold.
Yeah, and there was hardly any people there. We were like, what is happening? No, it's just time of year. It's the fact that we're getting in summer now. So in summer, people start leaving the desert, you know?
Sure.
So, and then if you go next month, it'll be even less people.
Mhm.
So then we go hotel, relax. You know, it's kind of an acclimate day because we arrive at 11:30 in the morning. Everybody's kind of dragging. Don't do much. And then, you know, we have a meal, whatever. The next day at 9:45, they pick us up and they take us to Yas Marina Circuit, which is the F1 track in Abu Dhabi. That's where they do the F1 there. And I was like, oh, we're going to drive. At first they told us we're going to drive like sports cars, like exotic cars. I was like, oh, great. So fun. I'd love to do this. And then we get there and they're like, oh no, we pulled out Formula 3 cars for you. So that's like basically a dialed down F1 car, right? So like F1 is like the top. Formula 3 is the same kind of structure of the car, less power obviously, but the same type of experience. It was so much fun. So we all, and they were like, okay, here's the tutorial. Here's how you start the car. Here's how you do it. Obviously it's a single seater. So, you know, just don't try to push your limits. And yeah, you know, if you feel scared, just slow down. Everybody's like, okay. They're like, yeah. So
they don't care.
No, they were just like, don't crash.
die.
That would really suck if you crash.
Yeah.
These are expensive and that would suck. Anyway, any questions? And everybody was like, no, yeah. So we were
There
like
he
in
is.
those, you know.
That's wild.
Like it was really, really so much fun.
Did you lay down? Like, do you lean back kind of the way?
Yeah, you kind of lean back and
Ricardo told
your
us
legs
about?
are straight forward. Yeah. So
How fast did you go?
I got that thing up to the fastest I hit in that was 206 kilometers. So I think that's around 130 miles an hour. Wow. Not that crazy, but for your first time out in something like that, it was very, very fun.
It's crazy how much money they have
They have so much
in
money.
Babu Dabulina.
They have so, now I was
It's
there so
wild.
fast. So that was that day that I'm in the race car is the same day of my show. So we do that. Then we went to the mall to walk around.
The
we didn't
malls
have
are rad there.
Yeah, it was an incredible mall, actually.
Holy
We didn't have time to do like more excursions because our show was also early. And then we went to the airport and flew back.
Right after you went, no, your plane took off at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
from
but like the show was at 6.
Crazy.
We are done at like, I don't know, 8 something. We go to the hotel, which is right there. We changed. I took a shower, changed clothes, and then we went to the airport.
It's amazing. You basically spend like 12 hours
In
there.
Abu Dhabi, yeah. So like if I were to do that again, I would want to do more days just so that I can see Dubai, just so I can do a desert excursion. But I mean, the people there were so nice. Royals came to my show also.
Oh, Sheikh was it
That was
the Sharif?
I was so intimidated. I've never. Yeah.
What
because
how do you meet a
so
a sheikh? Is it a sheikh, right? That's what they call them?
The men are, I think, sheikh. I don't think the females are. They want to present you with a plaque for performing here. And I said, okay, you ready to do it? I go, yeah. So we walk down the hallway. This is like in the back tunnels. And they have that, they have like the backdrop that you do photos in front of. And so it was like, oh, here's this person, that person. You hold the plaque photo. And then I was like, okay. And then I do see like a few women in the traditional, I don't know what it's called. Hijab. But it's very colorful. Like they're not like,
nice.
you see the whole time we were there, women were always in black and the men were the white ones.
Mm-hmm.
And these women had like a pink one, a purple one. And I was like, but I just noticed it from over there because there's a bunch of people over here. And this guy comes up and he goes, some of the royal family would like to meet you. And I go, okay. And by the way, one of our restrictions was you're not allowed to talk about the royal families on stage. So you can't talk about the royals and you can't talk about religion. And I was like, okay. Like that was fine. But then they're like, they'd like to meet you. And I was like, I don't know. You just kind of go, oh, okay. Like, am I in trouble? And there were 3 young women, beautiful women. And I was just like, I go, hello. And you could tell that I was nervous. I was just like, I go, I'm sorry for anything that I said that wasn't nice. And they're like, no, we love and blah. And so we took photos. Normally you take photos like this.
Yeah.
I kept my hands right here. And I just went like, and then they walked away and I was like, who was that? And they're like, there's some of the king's daughters. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, it was so intimidating.
That's so. Is there any protocol when you meet?
No one gave me anything, so I'll just be extra polite.
Were you allowed to shake hands, or is it rude
we didn't
in
shake
there?
hands.
Yeah, you just say hello.
Yeah,
and,
I just was like, hello.
Yeah, of course. I don't think you're allowed to.
I've enjoyed your country very much. Thank you for letting me stay here.
Yeah. You probably can't touch them. That's really
so,
cool.
Very cool.
You came home. You were wrecked.
Fuck, man.
That was a crazy trip for you, mommy.
Yeah, that family, the family that runs shit there they're worth like $350 billion.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
The amount of wealth.
It's really extraordinary.
It is extraordinary.
Yeah.
And they're building that.
Apparently
Right? Aren't they doing that? And that's in Saudi.
That's Saudi, yeah.
Not UAE.
The Lion City, yeah, that's Saudi.
Wow.
But like they have I guess the palace, we didn't see it, is the palace is supposed to be bigger than the Pentagon.
Wow.
It's fucking huge.
I know.
Yeah, I can't imagine what their day-to-day life is like.
No.
It's really...
I can't either. It's so crazy. It's so opulent. I know. That's their palace. But even the malls are like ridiculously nice when you go shopping.
Yeah, but like
in the
you
UAE.
need like an aerial shot, right? Like
it's gorgeous.
Holy shit.
A lot of scratch.
Yeah. That's really crazy.
Yeah, very pretty. They are nice people. Cool. And the food's delish. Very, very tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that was a quick trip to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see that part of the world and learn a little bit about, I guess it's 6 families that are the Emirates, they each have like ruling areas.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. I know when I was there, they have pictures of the guys.
Yeah, they have pictures
in the
of
hotels,
them.
and you're like, who's that guy? And you're like, he runs this place.
Yeah, those are the royals.
I'm
and
like,
it's like,
oh, dude.
Just so you know.
Did you get to watch their TV? That's my favorite when I go to foreign countries.
Never turned on the TV.
Oh, I liked I remember liking their soap operas. I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
And in Korea too, I liked watching their
they
TV.
They did have a huge IKEA.
Well, that's important.
Yeah.
And but most importantly, did you visit McDonald's while you were there?
Did not.
Oh.
There was a Texas Roadhouse in the mall too, and we were all very excited about that.
I hope you ate there
Texas
every day.
Roadhouse here? Yeah.
Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was very exciting.
It's cool.
The mall was such a flex too. Like we were just
Oh.
killing an hour, and the Apple store had 50-foot windows, 50 feet high.
That's crazy, dude.
You know what I mean? Like from floor to ceiling, just glass, and you're like, Jesus! Like everything was, oh my God, like level.
Did the bidets? Did you use the old school bidet? They do old school.
Yes.
They don't do washlet.
I did, yeah. You wash out the cacao when you're done.
Yeah, I liked that. That's what I liked about the Middle East is there's bidets
Hot, too.
everywhere. Hot water, yeah.
Hot water.
Yeah.
That's how you wash cacao off.
Yeah, you can't do it cold.
No.
You kidding me?
No, it's very
Well,
impressive.
very exciting, Tommy.
Yeah,
and
it
you
was
got to
great.
shower on an airplane, which I can't even fathom how they carry the water, the weight of water on a plane.
Also,
It's crazy
yeah,
town.
there was
It's a lot.
The shower. I mean, it was a remarkable experience because I was laughing because I was like, you're on an airliner. You're like, I'm taking a shower.
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
surreal.
Yeah.
It's not even possible.
Yeah, a huge.
Like, how are you doing this?
Huge, amazing, like props to Etihad for just that experience. It's an amazing experience.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's awesome,
yeah.
dude.
All right, let's see here.
You was a nigga, and what you didn't know, I am a sand nigga. Makes sense, right?
Oh, he's Christian.
Oh, that's cool.
He's got a cross around his neck.
It says "Cool Sand Guy." That's the name of this folder.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
He
is it?
works as a cashier at Taco Bell,
Oh, I love Taco Bell.
and he's in Minnesota, and he posts reels on Instagram.
Nice.
Shout out to is it Cameron? Thanks for that, sir.
Yeah. That was really nice. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a dental update I've been dying to share with you guys. It's been a minute. Yeah,
Wow.
play the music.
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course. Everybody's on.
Yeah, tenterhooks, I know. So listen, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been eating a lot of sour belts in the last 6 months. I was not 6 months with my cleaning. Okay, I let it lapse because I just had a root canal and I was over it. I don't want to go to the dentist for a minute. So I go to our dentist, I get a cleaning, and the same woman who does me does you.
Yeah.
So I asked her, I was like, hey, just let me know who's got cleaner teeth. Who does a better job of flossing and brushing, my husband or me? And she goes, actually, your husband is like really good. He's really, really good. And I go, oh, bullshit. You're just saying that to be nice. I want scores, like A+, A. And she's like, nope, he's an A. And I'm like, what about me? Am I an A+? And she's like, well, I say you're an A, except, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm so upset. You have 3 cavities. I'm so disappointed in myself as it does feel like a personal failure. I'm so fucking mad.
Yeah.
But she said it was because I have old fillings. These are like old ass Russian fillings that my doctor in LA did when I was like, you know what I mean, 20 and broke.
Yeah.
And they do it for fucking cash money and there's no air conditioning in Santa Monica. Like that's how I had these done. And so she had to replace them. And but here's the good news is she's like, do you want to do nitrous oxide? And I'd never done it before.
Yeah, you texted me.
Because I'm such a tough guy. You know, I'm like, this is for pussies. Why do I need any kind of nothing? I can handle it. And then I says to myself, self, why not enjoy the nitrous?
Yeah.
Give yourself a fucking break. When are you going to start enjoying your life, Pajitsky?
Yeah.
You're almost 50. Relax.
Yeah.
Get high.
Try it.
So I got super weird on this nitrous and I had so many downloads. Like no one tells you this, but you really get some important information when you're on nitrous. So if you're at the dentist and you're getting your fillings done, get the nitrous, but bring a pen and a paper because you're going to have all kinds of realizations and stuff. It was pretty deep, bro. It was good.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I'm going to get high every time now.
You should always do it.
There's
Yeah.
no reason. Or just even take a Xanax before you have these things done to you.
Yeah.
it's just like, why suffer? I've been suffering. Did you know that, Annie, that you can make yourself comfortable while you do awful things? Like, you can be nice to yourself.
You can? Like when you do what?
Like when you get fillings, you can get the nitrous instead of being a tough guy and like white knuckling stuff.
Yeah, but like,
See?
Are you gonna feel good about yourself after?
That's my problem
You
too.
know?
Yeah.
You're gonna what? Flog yourself for having done it?
Yes.
Why would you do that?
It's just like you could have manned up, you know?
Yep.
Do you need that? Do you need the nitrous?
What?
Really?
Mhm. Because
it's not as cool of an experience.
It's a way cooler if you have nitrous.
I know, but there's videos of Hungarians, if you Google it,
Yeah.
pulling out their teeth
I
with
know.
pliers.
Yeah, after they did vodka though, they drank a
Right.
bunch
You
of
just
vodka.
drink some vodka and you pull your teeth out. That's the norm for me. So I was like,
That's real man shit.
right.
That's
It's
real man
gay.
shit.
I don't like
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
It's gay and it's retarded,
Yeah.
but I had a really good time. But the problem with the nitrous is, I mean, I don't know if you've done it in college where you used to get it and you put it in crackers. Did you do nitrous in college?
I did it a long time ago. Yeah.
It kills so many brain cells.
That's
I was
fine.
brain dead for like the next day or two, but well worth it because I was
Yeah.
high for like an hour and a half on that stuff. It was really cool. Anyway, I'm disappointed in myself. I feel like a fucking failure that I got 3 cavities. And
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
well, can you give me some words of encouragement? Like, you're not
No,
a
it just
failure.
happened. You're not. It's
Just
just
help
this,
me out.
This happens in life. You can also be somebody who has great dental care, and you have, enamel naturally strips away, or it kind of fades away with life and products you drink and eat, and
Yeah.
everybody's teeth rot. Every single person.
Everybody rots.
Yeah.
And also, she told me, because she's like, what kind of toothpaste are you using? And I'm like, I like the peroxide, like
Yeah.
strip it,
Mhm.
like really burns.
Yeah.
And she's like, you got to stop doing that.
Yeah,
And
that's why I have that prescription one, because it strips shit. That shit strips it away. Yeah.
she's like, you're stripping, you're like ripping, you're burning your enamel.
Yeah,
and I'm
you
like,
are.
feels good, feels
Yeah.
clean. That's
I
why I
know.
like it.
Hey, I'm talking about, you feel me? I mean,
By the way, so I've been wanting to show you this. So Pauly Shore was on First Date.
Yeah.
And
You know what I mean?
he's a big, I meaner.
No. Oh, yeah. Yes.
So we have a supercut of him.
Oh,
It's so
fantastic.
great.
You know what I mean?
So here we go.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? 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 Yeah. You know what I mean? 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 We got,
I
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
She's like, I do. She's so sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet Lauren Compton.
Yeah.
Great.
You know
rap
what I'm saying? You know what I mean? No, the hell we don't. You ain't saying anything yet.
Man, he really drops those a lot. I didn't realize it.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean, man?
And it's interesting. We don't really have white people.
In the, crowd.
Yeah.
But he's a leader in that field. Yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying was Insane Clown Posse. They were the first white guys really to drop.
Well, I mean, other people
we?
say it. Yeah, no, other people say it, but I'm saying this is a lane.
This is
It's
a
like the
whole thing.
beach LA vibe dude who's like, you know what I mean, man? Like, that's him. It's different than, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's a different.
Right.
Yeah.
He's speaking Cali vibes. It's Cali, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So much
That's a totally different one.
Hey, I've got this great email.
I got a 2001 Chevrolet Suburban, you know what I'm saying?
I got its email that came in for you, Tom.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Hitlers. I'm a 27-year-old dude, and I've been eating boogers my
Oh,
whole life.
Fuck.
If a bathroom or napkins are around, I'll use those instead. But in private and without those options, I just put them in my mouth.
Oh. I hate
It's
this.
quick, convenient, mess-free, and it really doesn't taste bad. Do you want to know what it tastes like, Tom?
No.
It kind of tastes like those tiny crumbs at the end of a bag of chips. He's not wrong. Now that I think about it, when I used to eat my boogers as a kid,
Shut up.
It can be crunchy at the
All
end.
right, we got to take a break.
I'm
and-
well groomed to work out and would consider myself an honest 7 out of 10 on a good day. Nobody would look at me and assume I eat boogers, and I don't think it's a self-soothing thing. It's just something I do. P.S. The best tasting ones are the ones that are solid at the bottom and slide out of your nostril in one long blob. The ones you can kind of feel behind your eyes when they come out. Thanks. I'm gonna
We're
throw
gonna
up.
go take a dump. We'll be back in a little bit to talk about it.
We're back, and you can see her new special, Big Guy. It's on Netflix. Give it up for Rachel Feinstein, everybody.
Thanks, you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're so funny. I'm so impressed. You know what I've really been getting into is your Uber rides where you overshare.
I did a lot of that this weekend.
So funny.
We were in Charlotte with my husband. I just kept making him tape me doing that. And he's like, sometimes I feel a little uncomfortable during these. And I'm like, yeah, you're supposed to. Everyone does.
You overshare in front of the driver or to the driver?
I get into an Uber and I just tell them, I just work through my childhood trauma.
It's so good.
And it is nothing infuriates my husband more than when I do it. He's holding the camera. I can feel his love for me fading as I'm doing this, but it makes me laugh so much. But I'll just be like, I guess I've never felt seen by my father, you know? And sometimes they answer like a little bit.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and then I've done some role play with them too. I'll be like, can you play my dad in this situation which was really crucial, where I really needed him?
This has got to be, this is the new place to go, is like people aren't doing enough bits on social media. You know what I mean?
It's so fun.
That's
By the
so
way,
funny.
There's a real supply and demand issue for my Uber oversharing. Like the views are they speak for themselves, but I can't stop doing it. I do it with Jessica sometimes and she really makes me laugh. We'll just go into businesses and like, we'll be like in a 7-Eleven, like about to go on at the cellar, and she'll be like, I think like what was hard for when my dad had his second marriage was that I just walked into the room and I was like, he's got this other family, and they were kind of comfortable in a way that I could never feel with him. And it'd just be some guy selling her gum, just looking at her like, you dumb bitch. And it's so fun. Nothing makes me happier.
That's hilarious.
I wish I lived in New York so I could hang out with you and Jessica Kirshon. You guys make me laugh.
Nobody makes me laugh as much as
Hilarious.
She's crazy.
She'll be like, whenever we talk to each other about being on the road forever, she'll be like, I can't do this anymore. I'm 70 years old. Like we always get older every time we talk to each other. I'm like, I am in the winter of my life. How long can I keep up this sham anymore?
The way that she's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, I feel tired too. She's like, oh, do you want to die like I want to die? I guess.
I like when she's like, I don't masturbate because I don't deserve pleasure.
When she talks to the wall, nothing makes me laugh.
That's my favorite.
That's what delights
Get the
me.
fuck out. Yeah, you're so great because you have great impressions. You can do your mother. And your husband's like a firefighter. Like he's a normal person, which is so endearing and so nice because you have like a life. You know what I mean? And it's so important, I think, as a comic to have a life so that you can report to the audience.
Yeah, he is like, and it's a whole world, like the FDNY, like all of it. So he is an emotional desert, but
are all of them?
Of course,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
But he's entertaining.
Yeah.
And strangely enough, like he just gets this life, and he doesn't give a shit because he likes his job.
Yeah.
So of all the guys, I used to do this when I was like dating. I'd be like, I like have some list in my head. I'm like, I need a guy that's like a producer, but he can't do it. I don't know, just some dumb twat like grocery list. Meanwhile, speaking of supply and demand, it's like there's not everybody's like swimming around looking for a female comic. I should be happy with what I get. Like that's not the top of most men's lists. But I'd be like, I want a guy that does that, but I can't do that. And then it just turned out to be a fireman in terms of my job, because I used to date guys that, and like, they think it was cute for a month. And then they'd be like, this is infuriating and you're not available on Christmas. And he's not, he's working on Christmas and they love their jobs.
Oh, I didn't even think about that connection. Because that's what we've all done is you give up this normal schedule. You're like you just said, you don't do New Year's Eve with your family. You do travel over Thanksgiving. It's a lot of sacrifices to be made.
You get so used to it though too. Like
it doesn't
after a while
bother
you're
us
like,
anymore.
of course I'm not going to be around. Like,
yeah. Why would I be?
Well, like for like even saying like family of origin, like they'd be like, are you coming? I'm like, no, I'm working.
No.
Like,
yes, they do get used to it.
Yeah.
Like my parents, my mom is very like, liberal and just kind of, she just likes it all, like, but his family, they're definitely pretty disgusted with me. A lot of them. Yeah.
Are they? Is he New Yorker too?
He's a New Yorker. My mother-in-law, like, she is like frantic often if I'm on the road for like 2 days. By the way, he's at the firehouse like half the week. Like I'm home much more than he is. But I go away for like 2 days and she'll be like, what will he eat? Like, what will Peter have when he comes home? Like my mother-in-law thinks my husband is at home right now just banging a sweet potato on his forehead. Like he's too dumb to feed himself. So she's pretty disgusted.
Where's your
like
mom
she
from?
thinks I'm a godless whore. My mother-in-law's Colombian.
Your mother-in-law's Colombian. Okay.
And she like for my daughter's birthday, she just was cleaning the entire time, like during the birthday party.
Yeah.
And there was a comic over, this guy named Jessica, and he just started asking her to clean certain things. He's like, just want to get behind the couch and just hit the corner there. Because whenever she's over, she's just sort of cleaning and just muttering about what a deep pig I am.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
I'm a pig.
Yeah, I'm a pig
course.
too. But
Yeah.
I think most female comics are like, you kind of have to be.
I actually,
don't know.
when I was editing the special, I was screaming, "You pig," so much at myself. Like, because when I watch myself on stage, I'm like, for the love of God, shut up. Like, no one needs this, really. So I just kept screaming, "You pig, you're a little piglet," you know? And
yeah.
And I was sitting with the editor, and he was like a lovely guy, Jason Katz, really sweet guy. And I call myself pig so much, I don't even realize how much I do it. And I was like making pig noises and stuff that at a certain point I thought like, oh, I'll call the special Vile Pig because I call myself.
That's so great. That's a great title.
I do.
Yes.
Right? But you
Yes.
also say deep pig, which I think is so funny. Deep
I
pig,
think
vile pig.
even if you just called it pig, pig is great.
Pig is terrific,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
I
Rachel
definitely
Feinstein,
want to make my
Pig.
next special called Pig.
Yeah.
Or America's Favorite Pig, which I really think would be fun. At least like that's got to be a show, America's Favorite Pig.
That's so good.
Just in next week on America's Favorite Pig, and it's just like me with like a you do the math expression, like like just being caught mid pigging, just doing something foul.
God, that's so true. I was listening to music this morning and the lyrics were so eloquent and not vulgar. And I was like, what's that like? To not be vulgar, to be
Yes.
elegant, to be a lady. Like, it's just not for me in this lifetime, you know? And I've accepted that. And thank God my husband's, I think, accepted it. I don't know.
No, I
Are
think
you
I
okay?
have. Yeah, I'm here.
No,
But-
it took me a while. I used
Gosh.
to try to be a woman
A
or whatever
lady.
cocktail of things that I believed men wanted on my list. And then
Yeah.
you just give up and you're like, the jig is up. Everybody knows. Fuck it. You're a foul beast. Like we used to do boxing with it was like Keith Robinson, me, like Marina Franklin, a bunch of comedians, and we would go to this boxing coach. I know, I love Marina, she's so funny. So we would go to this boxing coach together, and while we boxed, we would just say, unspeakable things to each other. And Keith, whenever I was boxing, he would just sit there and insult me. He's like, you know what the thing is with Rachel? She's dumb. She's just plain dumb. Rachel runs dumb. He would just like trash me. And so we would scream stuff. And then at a certain point, Keith would pretend to sort of jerk off and like hurl it over to me.
Uh-huh.
And I would kind of lap it up and be like, thanks,
Yeah, I'm all better now. yeah.
Thanks. I'll give some to the rest of the team.
Yes.
And then one time the boxing coach came in with his brother who was like from his country. I can't remember where he's from, like Guyana or something. Anyway, the brother was like calmly observing like the course. you know? And you could tell, like, he was just watching me. Like, he went home and, like, he hugged his wife a little tighter that day. Like, he was like, I have a lady at home. Like, I don't rub her knee enough. Like, he watched me just like, and I totally forgot. I was like mid-laughing, imaginary, hypothetical calm. I was like, thanks for the last load. And he was just like, I could see him. Yeah, like I feel like I make couples closer together. That's what I feel like.
It's beautiful.
Well, you guys are donkeys, female comics. You're donkeys.
Donkeys.
Donkeys is a great
Donkeys. That's mine. You're pig and I'm a donkey.
Yeah.
Why donkey? Donkey's a fun word.
It's a fun word. I don't know.
It is such a good word.
They're just, making noise.
Well, it's funny. So we had Duncan Trussell over this weekend with his lovely wife and children. And I was like, it's so important to have comics be your friends and have babies.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because I was like, you guys were so fun with the kids yesterday.
Yeah, it was fun.
And I'm like, that's such a good influence to have comics around your kids.
I still feel like that even when I became a mom, I was like, I realized, first of all, that this bond my brothers had when they become parents, that I had no idea that I was like outside of this thing. But I really feel like I really need to be around comic moms and comic parents because I just say stuff that people would find is just jarring. And it's very satisfying to just be around other comic parents and have our kids play. And it's such a delightful feeling when that actually can happen.
Yes. Literally our sons were sliding. I constructed a white trash water slide in our backyard. I just bought a big ass tarp on Amazon and we put it on the hill and we baby oiled it and put the hose and just invited the Trussels over like, hey kids.
It was awesome.
And
That's an awesome idea.
oh
How
my God.
did you think to do that?
I saw it on TikTok.
All her ideas are from TikTok.
Everything in the world is from TikTok.
I had a question in the lobby about something, and they're like, "No, that's whatever's." I'm like, "Oh, that's right, that's true, yeah." And I was like, "How did she know that guy?" And they're like, "No, it's TikTok."
It's
Yeah.
TikTok.
That's great.
But
That
it
you
was
came up with that.
It was
yeah.
fun, and Duncan did it, and Eric. We all did it, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, it's just so liberating to, like you said, to be able to say things, and and to be able to discipline your children. Like, you're gonna die. Stop doing that. This will make dying happen. And
This will make dying happen.
Yeah.
Is a perfect thing to
and
say. Yeah.
no one flinches.
Guys
Nobody's
don't-
like, oh my
boys
God.
especially don't fucking think about it.
Oh my
Yeah, and I went to
God.
Frankie's like school to do like open centers that are like preschool. And
torture, isn't
the
it?
boys were just they think they can also
it's-
tell I'm such a mess when I go there. I always like leave a passport and like a fucking USB cord or something, and they're always like, what? I'm always they can tell like, they're
Yeah.
like, you're kind of gross.
Yeah.
But but I was at our school and the boys just kept slamming into us. Like the girls were playing these lovely
I know.
creative games in the kitchen and the boys were just slamming. I was like, is this
Yeah.
the whole game? We just
Yeah.
slam
They're
and that's
so
a wrap.
violent. They're violent by nature. Yeah.
It's fascinating to me.
They just hit each other with foamed hoops. That's the fun. That's all it is. And putting
Now,
holes
do
in our
you
walls.
like wrestling? Because like I'm not a wrestler. Like
I have to wrestle the
You
boys
have
because
to.
they demand it. They call it torture time. They go, it's torture time.
they
And then-
call it torture time.
Torture time, yeah.
That's very funny that they call it torture.
And then they're just like, we're going to fuck you up, you know? Yeah. And they jump on me like knees, elbows.
Yeah.
And they start to like, they get close to breaking, fingers and
Yeah.
things. And then as soon as I grab them and like pin them down, they're like, hey, easy. I'm like, you almost broke my fucking finger, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are they funny? Are their kids both very funny?
They're very funny.
Yeah. Who was it? Johnny Pemberton left our house the other night, and Ellis goes, "Rest in peace."
He says rest in peace.
Yeah.
That's really she's at 4, so she's just starting to say funny shit. It's very
Oh,
satisfying.
cool.
I can't
He
wait
came
for,
in
like,
the other day
Does he have
'cause-
regular bits? Like
Oh, they have bits, but like, they love their iPad. Like any kid that has access to an iPad. So, but we regulate it,
Yeah.
And so he had told her, and she was like, that's it, you're done for the day. And he's like, come on. I could hear him in the other room. Come on. And she was like, no. So he goes, hey, Dad. He goes, can you talk to your woman?
He said,
Yeah. And I was like, what? He goes, talk to your woman. Tell her to give me a few more minutes. And I was like, no, buddy. I was like, my woman?
that is fucking hilarious.
What
That
do
he
you
said,
think?
can you talk to your woman?
Yeah.
Now, when he says something like that, can you ask him like where the origin? Like,
You do, but you never get
They don't
really.
know.
Yeah, they don't know. They just pick up stuff and yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting with Frankie now. She also says a lot of things. She reveals like already like just my bad habits.
Yeah.
Like she says whenever I give people an out because I just over apologize and I'm like a people pleaser. And now she goes around and whenever she talks to her friends, like when I visited school, she's like, "Do you want to come to my birthday party or no?" And I'm like, "Oh," she always offers them or no. She'd be
Or
like, "Oh,
no.
you should come over sometime or no."
Here's
Like
your
the
out.
absolute
Yeah.
opposite thing I want to infuse in like a little
Sure.
girl. And she's like, or just, block me, whatever.
Like,
Yeah.
If you don't think I'm cool, I understand.
Yeah, I get it. And I'm like, oh, I got to work harder on that.
Ah.
But yeah, she definitely reveals my like
For sure.
nonsense already. Like I definitely like see him like, ugh, I just see my own like foul impulses.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gonna
our,
happen.
Our 5-year-old drops F-bombs, and I'm like,
So
it's
much.
definitely our fault. Like,
At least we teach them how to have fun. I do feel like that's a very, very
That's true.
crucial skill.
Learn
And
to have
Yes.
fun. Yes.
Yeah. And the other day she doesn't want to brush her hair and she doesn't want to walk to school lately. So that's kind of like, it's a tough 20 minutes. And I told her, look, you can go to school. You can hate it. You can do all these different things during the day that infuriate you. I was just like, I told her, just make fun of it in your head.
that's a good one.
I was like, or just be silly with it. Like, just like joke around about it,
That's really good.
That's a good
And I
advice.
heard her
one.
say it to herself, and it was like the first time I was like, okay, I'm doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna be funny about it. I'll just make fun of it, like in my head. Like I heard her kind of say the
that's
phrase
so
I used, and it was very
cool.
satisfying.
That's very cute.
Yeah, the one thing I like to do is like when they're like, school sucks, and I'm like, you're right, it does. It sucks. Like
Right.
like instead of our parents being like, no, it doesn't. You're like
Yeah.
to be like, yeah, it does, but just do it anyway. Like, yeah, it sucks. But that's a lot apropos what you're saying of like, yeah,
Just tell the truth
just-
to them.
just
and-
do it, and then
yeah.
let's make it not so terrible. That's a huge lesson. Gosh, I feel like I just learned how to do that like a decade ago.
I think that way that you talk, like, I've heard you talk about how you talk to your kids, like, normally and don't bullshit them.
Right.
I do really want to do that because I watch some of these parenting things like on Instagram and they don't fucking work. Like these weird long-winded paragraphs. Like, like one of the tips I saw on Instagram was like, oh, if your kid is throwing a wild tantrum, you just want to tell her you really wish and like mirror back what she wants. So I tried that with Frankie. I was like, you really wish you could go. And she's just like, yes, bitch. Like, that's what I want. And you have it. It's actually rude. Like, she's just like, yeah, I do. And it made it 10 times worse. All those long-winded, like, it's just complete horseshit, right?
It is because they're not processing what you're saying because their brain is in a storm. You literally just have to wait. Yeah. And then be like, all right, what's up? We're not going to do it.
Fucking moron.
Yeah. Quit crying, you pussy. You fucking moron.
You're like, dude, come on, man. You can't say that. You fucking nervous bitch.
He called Tom a nervous bitch.
He called me a nervous bitch.
It's so funny, though.
So funny.
It's hard to not appreciate the writing immediately.
No, I grabbed my mouth. I was like... I didn't want to laugh too hard because I knew he would lock it in. I was like, oh, that's a good one. So I just was like, that's not a nice way to talk. He's like, fucking shithead. 5 years old.
Well, the problem, like, so the dichotomy of this kid is that he's like the sweetest.
Yeah, it is.
Mommy, I love you. I just want to snuggle, and I love you, fucking bitch. I'll fucking kill you. And the next minute, he's that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is this a borderline? Like, what is he? Is he okay? Is he gonna be okay?
He's fine. He's a sensitive, sweet kid, and he doesn't.
That's
know
Frankie.
how to,
absolutely same. I think it's pretty common because they don't have as much gray area or like language for it. But she's the same.
Any frustration, he just vocalizes and like he doesn't regulate his way through a frustration. It's just, he's frustrated and right away he's like, the fuck is this? And you're like, okay, like, it's okay.
The fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
Just a kid with like a middle-aged burden makes me laugh so much. Like, you've only had 4 years of this. Relax. Yeah. Frankie definitely has that attitude with me sometimes. Like, she's like, I can't deal with another goddamn. And I'm like, you dealt with shit, bitch, please. She also kind of works me. Like, she comes into my room in the middle of the night. Every night she comes in and we let her in the bed. It's like this weird thing. We switch beds. Do you guys do this? It's like a lot of, and I go to her bed or he, and no one's, it's just, she knows she's coming and she cries all the way down the hallway. And then right before she stops, because she's like, and then she comes in, she's like cocky at that point.
Yeah.
And then she kind of like works me as she's getting in the bed. She'll be like, oh, that's cute. I'm like, it's like a black scrunchie on my wrist. Like, don't try to, but she tries to kind of compliment her way in. And then she gets in. Yeah. She'll be like, where'd you get that? I'm like, you don't know what stores are which. Like, yeah.
See, that's
they're master manipulators.
Yeah,
they learn.
And especially girls, because they can get into your soul immediately. Like, they're very clever because we don't have the power of physicality the way boys do. And I see it like in our nieces and people, like they just dial in and they get inside. But the boys are not that clever. They just like, they'll elbow your tit or they'll punch you or they'll use brute force more, which, I can kind of control more, but that element of a girl would make me nuts.
It's not easy. She's very emotionally manipulative, my daughter, already.
Yeah, they're so smart.
We had the because Duncan was there, so we got to do like he'll just with another comic they just pick up the bit right away. You don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
So I was saying stuff to both of my boys, and I was like, hey, and they weren't responding. And so I was like, oh, okay, so we're gonna do we're gonna get you that cochlear implant, and they're like, what? And then Duncan, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's in your brain. It's like brain surgery, and this way, like it just never leaves, and you can hear everything." And they're like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like, "Well, we can set you guys to all go together. You have the surgery at the same time." And they're like, "We don't want brain surgery." And I was like, "But this way you'll hear." And they're like, "My hearing's excellent." I go, "Oh, it doesn't feel like it is because I keep talking to you and you're not responding." He goes, "I'm ignoring you." And I go, "Oh, you're ignoring me. Oh, okay. Well, do you want the surgery?" He's like, "No, I don't want surgery." I'm like, "Okay, well then respond to me when I talk to you."
Those kinds of skits with comics are my favorite thing in the whole world.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's really fun.
What was it?
Keith used to do a thing where he would call somebody and then you ask him a bunch of questions about like a big night in their life. Like, you would call like Billy Burr, like Billy would be like, so how was that? The garden? Like, that's got to be a crazy feeling, right? You know, and then he waits for the comic to start talking about it and get comfortable. You know, like, you know, it was like if a room like that, and then they just all hang up. It just such deep dicks.
Yeah.
And I always fall for it. Like, I always start opening up my body language. And Keith will call me. It'll be like, he'll have 3 people on the phone. Like, him and Dumb DeRosa will be on the phone or something. And he'll call me and I'll be like, so having an hour on Netflix, like, is that, like, do you think it's like a game changer or something? You know? And I'm like, well, sometimes I can wait. And then they're already gone. And I'm just there with my dumb fucking, I'm like, as a woman, you know, I'm like, my influences, I guess, the Marx Brothers. My dad. I'm always in the middle of the dumbest sentence, and they're just, they're gone. And you know, they're so happy. They're
so happy. Yeah. We got her to be sincere.
It's so funny, though.
Have you seen this guy, by the way, who's at Red Lobster?
No, let me see.
He goes to Red Lobster.
Oh.
And he just gets head at Red Lobster. Isn't that cool?
It looks like a box. Oh my stars.
Isn't that cool?
Why the Red Lobster?
His expression is ludicrous.
Sneaking into the mall.
Wait, is he giving? Yeah, that's not the time to give a middle finger.
Yeah.
It's a time for gratefulness. Grateful.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just
what a
like
prince.
he's just flexing on all of us, letting us know. You know,
he is. He's getting some. Yeah, that's really cool. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah.
Thanks. That was a really cool subject change from our children to a guy getting public blowjobs at Red Lobster in the mall. Perfect. Where did your brain go, dude?
I was just so excited to show it.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
All right, here's
Look how moist.
Are you getting
Oh,
attacked
yeah, I
by
love
incubus and succubus spirits in
Yep,
the night?
sure am.
They're demonic spirits that come to defile you in the night.
That's true.
How do you get rid of them? Break agreement with them. Put up a hedge of protection around your bedroom. Get out your anointing oil and anoint your bed and say, in the name of Jesus, I command there will be no demonic visitation, no unclean, foul, evil spirits, and I bind every incubus and succubus demon from attacking me, my spouse, in the night. Friends, speak out scriptures of peace. Say, I'm going to lie down and my sleep is going to be sweet. Bind the demonic realm and wake up refreshed and renewed.
So this woman does all these for anything, for any ailments.
She's
like,
terrific.
If you have gum pain, I banish gum pain from your life. Jesus, take away your knee pain. Take away your rheumatoid arthritis. She does a different one every day. Yeah,
she is
So
tremendous.
sincere.
That is marvelous.
Yeah.
These kind of women I do love. Like, and I'm kind of halfway in. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
get a reading. I kind of love all of it. I had a friend that used to always be like, you're in the middle of a miracle, you know? And but then I'd catch her saying it to other people.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
everybody kind of believes they're in the middle of it. It kind of worked for me. She's like, and then we started doing a drunk thing where we just go to party. You're in the middle. You don't see it. Everybody else is the prices. You don't see. You're in the middle of a miracle right now. Just the guy that just goes from one person to the next. But I kind of like this. Like, I like this kind of insanity. I do
too. It's like what people like tarot card readers or palm readers.
I'll pay for that stuff too, even though I kind of know it's complete horseshit. Do you go to anything like that?
No,
ever?
I don't. But I enjoy it when it happens.
I've done it before. I've done it a couple of times.
I like it.
Do you
If this
believe
person
it?
was, the thing is, you go into it as like, this is some bullshit, and then as soon as they say something that you want to hear, you're like, this is pretty cool.
I know.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. It's true.
It takes one compliment for me to be like,
Exactly.
she's like, you're gonna get a lot of phone calls. And I'm like, I'm such a fucking dumb bitch. Whatever. That's all it takes for me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I like a reading. I had a
Any
friend.
flattery. Yeah,
anything.
you're like,
Sure. Yeah. I had a reading with my friend, and I just burped, and she does some sort of like wanding over the body, and she does like a clearing. And Pete came back from the firehouse, and I was just like laying on the couch, and he was just like, "Oh, for Christ's sake!" Like, he got angry at both of us. He's like, "Not now! It's fucking ridiculous!" Like, he was so disgusted. She did a clearing, and then she kind of stopped over my vag area.
Oh.
And then she was like, "Oh, it's a little clogged here." And I was like, "Clogged is such a disgusting word." I was like, "Oh, wow, why?" And she said that in a past life, when I was a serf, that I was
Jesus.
surf Yeah, but she cleared it right out for me, and
Oh,
I was
good.
good to go.
Oh, good.
All I had to do was
Thank
Venmo
God.
her like $60,
And then
more.
it cleared out.
Oh, thank
All set.
God.
Would you
Wow.
be into like a group activity like this?
Go in for the kill.
It's primal play.
Aggression out of 4. Now tap into your aggression out of 7. 10.
Because I think this setting would make me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's too many people for me.
Yeah.
I need to hide out too much. Like, they're all going to linger around. They're going to stay in.
And they're going to be like, let it go. Let it go. Whatever. You're not letting go enough, you know?
Yeah.
You got to really roar.
And
if
I
you're
also
gonna be
think
here.
I'm very in touch with my rage. This would make me angry.
Like,
you know what I
why?
mean?
Why
Like,
would it
don't
make you
force
angry?
me to get in touch with my rage. I'm
Yeah.
there, dude. Like, it's always there. You don't need to put me in a fucking room full of idiots.
Yeah.
Tell
Do
me
you
to
have any
crawl.
background information about this?
Yeah, this is what is it? It's a tantric teacher who wrote the book Beyond the Cuddle Party, and he's
Disgusting title.
one-on-one sex
There's
and
no way
relationship
that is it a
coach.
man?
Well, Monique Darling and Thomas
No.
Daly
Wow.
the second. Monique is the tantric teacher. Thomas Daly, or Major Tom, he is one-on-one sex and relationship coach.
Okay.
He is also a facilitator who helps lead in retreats.
Facilitator is
Yeah.
disgusting. How
Yeah.
dare he? That's such
Yeah.
a gross word. A facilitator.
He's one of the leading voices in group primal play.
How many are there? 6.
Yeah.
I also hate the word tantric. I think that's disgusting.
gross, too.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like
I love it when my beast or my primal gets to come out of me and play. I especially love it when it gets to play with majors. Come get primal with
Fuck
Major
right
and
off.
I on our next temple play party, April
Play
9th in
party. That's
Austin.
gross too.
that
Don't you
word
hate
play is disgusting.
I hate it.
Any
Tantric
setup
play.
I also feel like those men like that, either just like wild. This is obviously, I'm not speaking about this man in particular, but either they're just like wild, or they're just as gay as the day is long. Like, their worst nightmare would be to be inside a woman. Any man that's like planned cuddling. Oh, yeah, you don't want to be. What was that word with cuddling? What did they say? Cuddle. What did he say? Something.
Cuddle therapy? What is it, babe?
it
Cuddle
was-
party?
It was especially disgusting, and I feel like it's worth looping.
Beyond the
backward.
Cuddle Party.
Beyond the cuddle, like that is
Beyond,
not
yeah.
I don't feel like that's a collection of words that a straight guy reaches for.
Or you get a guy there who's he's like beyond, so he's like, oh, do I get to hit them? This seems pretty cool.
I had a friend that
Finally.
did that. He was really into spanking, and he would go to like conferences to spank, and just they lay across your lap, these girls, and he would just
Spank away.
go right to town on them. And I like when I was like living with this guy years ago. I had a friend come over and she taught me how to look at a man's like internet history. Like, this was like I was in my 20s. I was like, she's like, here's what you do. She's very organized. Like, she was like, how you spy on a man. She went and she explained it to me, and I looked through my boyfriend's internet history. That's what we called it at the time. And it was like all spanking, right? And I was like, oh, no shit, he's never spanked me. So I just kept like, whenever we were hanging out, like just leaning over and making jokes about it, but I couldn't tell him how I knew. I'm like, oh, you want to punish me? You think it's my fucking naughty little idea to be a woman? And like, he was like, no, not at all.
So
not
he
my
never-
thing.
He wouldn't do
He was
it.
like, no, not into it. It's not my, and I just kept just re-looping around it. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, come on, what? It's not also of all the compulsions. It's weird to travel to spank, but that's
Yeah.
another, but just that's like pretty normal. And then I found out years later that it was my friend who had been spending the night at our apartment and just Googling like spank porn.
So it wasn't your boyfriend at all.
It wasn't my boyfriend. And he was probably like,
So you're like, why do you feel so much shame about this? Just let it go.
and I just kept like putting my dumb butt in his face, like, come on, just get it over with. You know, like I'll like and he was just like, yeah.
I don't want it.
And
my
I didn't
God.
realize till like years after we broke up. My friend was like, I have something to tell you. And
Oh
that was
my
me all
God,
along.
that's
and I was
amazing.
like, also, how badly do you want to spank that you go over to your friend's house, you
Jesus.
crash on her couch a lot, and just, yeah, and just you need to see a woman be brutalized.
where is
that
he
bad.
jerking off in your house?
I believe he was jerking off in our home, Christina.
Yeah, like where? On your couch when he was crashing?
I guess because it was
That's the
all
most
of his-
disturbing part of the
It
story.
is the most disturbing part.
I jerked off on a friend's couch before.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't
it was,
that dicey territory?
It kind of was because I was staying at their place. It was a couple, and I would stay in the living room, and I would watch porn on the television.
Oh my God!
And then one time she definitely was like coming out of the bedroom, and I was like, oh shit, and I could hear her stop, like, oh God, she must be like mortified right now. Yeah.
Wait, you were watching porn on the tele?
Yeah.
That's insane. That's reckless.
And I was
as
using the
shit.
keyboard to pull it up and everything, you know.
My
And what was your thought process that they wouldn't come out, or like you were just
It
kind
was
of
just
banking
too
on it?
late, and that
And when they did, were you like
Well,
mortified?
he never
Any
did.
discussion?
She did. No, she did, and I was like, I think I brought it up to him, and he was like, oh yeah. Yeah.
Brought it up is great. How did that conversation
Like she wasn't thrilled or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how much longer you can stay here. Yeah.
Brought it up is great. How do you two men bring up that conversation? Is the dumbest like that's
It
the
was
dumbest.
so dumb.
Oh.
It was Dumb and Dumber for sure. I was like, hey, did you say anything? Oh yeah. Not happy.
All right, man.
Yeah. I wasn't jerking it. He's like, I don't know, whatever. I think she thought you were.
Could you imagine a woman doing that? I would never pull up porn on somebody's living room television.
I will say, whenever you find out about anything a guy does, and I'm always like, sometimes I'm a little more lenient with certain things. But then if you imagine a woman doing any of it, it's completely insane.
It's so weird.
Crazy.
Yeah, like a woman just blasting herself.
To me, the blasting, but the putting the pornography on the family television is really amazing to me.
No, I mean, it wasn't well thought out for sure. No.
I mean, just even the visual of like on the train. Like I've had just so many guys just beat off on the train to the point that I
course.
barely blink at it now. But just even imagining just one time. Just some broad pulling her dumb pants and underwear down and just fingering herself and glaring. It's ludicrous. Like, if you tell any of these stories and you just
so
substitute it with a woman,
Yeah.
it's insane.
It's totally.
Yeah.
That means she's so mentally gone.
Well, yeah, because also even you describing that, it's you as a guy
Clinically
go, this is
insane.
a crazy bitch. Like,
Yeah.
you're not